This is the Jayhawk Sports Network, powered by Heartland Technology.
All right, we are set for high school football here on a Friday night in October. Unseasonably warm for October, but we'll do it nonetheless as Waukon comes in here in a district contest here in Class 2A, as the Jesup Jayhawks, coming in at a record of 2-4 in the season, will face a 5-1 Waukon Indian team, and this is an unusual matchup because these two very limited in meetings, even across the board when we look at sports. I'm Nate Klaber. Jason Pilcher joining me right now inside our Lorian Sabres press box here at the Jesup High School football track complex. And Jason, we're not used to seeing Waukon necessarily in this capacity.
No, we've seen him in basketball. We saw him in girls basketball the last 2 years. Some boys basketball, I think 3 years ago, I think it's been. But I don't believe we've ever met him in football. People that don't know, they're the state champions. I think the year before they were maybe runner-up. Can't remember exactly, but they're a really good program. They only have one loss, like you said earlier. Their only loss is to Waverly Shell Rock, which is a 3A school, which has got only one loss themselves to another 3A school, West Delaware. So the boys are going to have their work cut out for them tonight. But it's a good night.
You look at that 5-0 record coming in, and just looking at Waukon here, and their head coach, Chad Bierman, who's been there since 2013 with a lot of success, and going back through this schedule, and like you did say, Waverly Shell Rock, a 45-6 pounding up at Waukon, and we were talking to the radio announcer for the Indian broadcast that's happening right next door to us, as they've stacked 14 people, I believe, in that press box.
I went by there. They got a lot of kids. They got a lot of bodies in there.
A lot of heat. But he said Waverly Shell Rock was ready to rock the season. Waukon was still trying to figure out who they were, and they have found who they were. Yeah. You know, coming through, beating Decorah 15-0, Crestwood 14-6. Getting the win 48-21 over North Fayette Valley, a team that we struggled with last weekend, and a big homecoming win here a couple of weeks ago. We had Owine 56-12 last week. Wahlert Catholic, they got the win over them 64-21. So I mean, you go from a major loss in that first week, and it turns the tide.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, like the radio guy said, they didn't come out ready to play. He goes, Waverly Sherlock were really good. We did not. They graduated some kids last year, but they're bringing back a whole lot of talent for this year. We'll play them this year at home, and then next year we go up to Waukon to play them. So we're going to have to get used to them. And, you know, having the school size we have now, we're going to end up seeing like schools like that from now on all the time in our district play.
So looking at Jesup and how they've come into this with this 2-4 record under the head coach direction, I think 4-year head coach Tim Sauer.
Yeah.
Started the year off 34-9 win over at Hudson. Playing Hudson 3 years in a row in that opening game. Come back here, Postville, running clock almost seemingly right away. 64-14 margin there on a senior night. Traveler of AP for their homecoming, 43-24 loss. Lose to Owine in maybe a surprising contest when you're looking at that 42 to 20 game, and then losing to Union, and also losing to North Fayette. Actually losing to Union 40-0 and North Fayette Valley 35-0. And we're in the last 2 weeks of the regular season here with Waukon tonight, Wahlert next week.
Yeah, and then like we were talking about earlier with the radio guy, we're not quite sure. Like, not every team this year makes the playoffs. They get an extra game.
That was a question I was going to ask Joe when he was in here.
So maybe we'll get them at halftime, but I think the top 4 teams in the district can make it. And I think what I was told is like maybe you'd get a game for like a team with your same record. Yeah,
because you're looking at I guess it's you already have a 9-week schedule.
Yeah.
And you're looking at that bonus, but it's something as you're going along here, and we've talked about this, and I wasn't here for the last broadcast, as you and Luke made it happen.
Yeah.
But adding a Class 5A in high school football, it shifted some teams down.
It did.
It made us small 2A and added some other teams that were maybe more 3A coming into it.
Yeah, because I believe, like Joe had said, I think we are the smallest 2A school. We're always fluctuating right in there. And I think, with the school enrollment going up, we'll probably go up a little bit more, and we'll probably be in that 2A For some girls' sports, I think like next year, I think they were talking about we'll be in some 3A. 2 years ago, we were in 3A for girls, so we'll see what happens.
Jesup grouping in the end zone here as we still have about 6 minutes to go until things kick off right here on the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. Joining in on Facebook or joining in on YouTube, we appreciate it. Share the link out to anybody that maybe wants to join that way. We do have a chance right now to I'm just gauging what's going on. We're gonna get into our national anthem as we will turn over the sound to our public address announcer Darren Treptow, as we'll also have our Jesup High School marching band play the national anthem here very shortly. This is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology.
Be a good sport, be a winner in the game of sportsmanship. Please welcome tonight's game officials: Jack Jaspers, Matt Friday, E.J. Brink, Andy Peterson. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand as our high school marching band honors our nation and flag.
In respect to our men and women in uniform around the world who protect our liberties and way of life with the playing of our national anthem.
Wow, how about that? It was such a booming sound. I'm like, where did this band come from? And you look up there, and I hadn't really noticed it, Jason, but we got members of the UNI marching band down there.
Yeah, because I think they have an off week. I think they don't, or they go to North Dakota State. No, that's next week.
Yeah, but, it's a Friday night, and I think,
night,
our new band director is a UNI grad, so maybe called in some favors and bring out some friends. And
I looked out there, and I was like, I saw there's a lot of kids out there in the tuba section. You got two.
Where do we get all the brass?
Yeah.
So, that's something to pay a special attention to, that we get a chance to have them come in and help create this atmosphere with this. Hopefully they're going to – I assume they're going to hang out the rest of the night and help
I looked down
this
there.
game
They've got
out.
a bunch of reserved rows of the bleachers. So that's pretty cool that they'll be here tonight.
So as we prepare in the end zone with 2:45 to go, Coach Sauer, little last rallying cry for his Jayhawks to come into this. Again, going up against appears to be a very strong Waukon team, and when you're looking at the stat sheet here, when you're looking at the leaders on the field that we're going to see as far as passing yards, junior Noah Hatlin, 47 at 85, throwing 916 yards, 10 touchdowns, 30 rushing touchdowns, 2 on his own. And on the ground, we're going to see Pat Hennessy in that backfield, 71 attempts off of 799 yards, 14 touchdowns for him. Lincoln Snitker, who's a senior, 18 catches, 378 yards, 4 touchdowns, 398 yards, also rushing on the ground with 5 touchdowns. And Pat Hennessy also rushing, but he's also the leading tackler for that walk-on team.
Yeah, right now I can't really hardly hear you because the band's playing right now. We don't usually have that problem. But, yeah, I know their 2 running backs are really, really good. So we're going to have our work cut out for us. That's one thing we've struggled this year is stopping the running game. So hopefully our boys can get it together tonight, and hopefully because they're looking to run the ball. They're pretty balanced, though. But, yeah, they're going to look to run the ball down our throats.
And then looking at the Jesup Jayhawks, Brevin Dahl actually leads in passing But he has gotten probably more reps than Parker McCone, who I presume will be our starting quarterback.
Yeah, he's been back the last 2 weeks. So.
And then Noah Sheridan, we will not see him actually tonight as he is out with injury in the backfield. I'm anticipating we will probably see freshman Preston Youngblood along with a couple other bodies in the backfield on rushing. And then Corbin Fueling, he's been a leading receiver with 19 catches, 328 yards. 5 touchdowns there, 13 on the ground with 1 touchdown. And then Carson Lenow leading in tackles with 29 total tackles on the season as a senior. And, we were talking off air. I said, or maybe I said this to Smines, or maybe I said it to you, but let's put Lenow in that backfield and see what he can do.
Well, they against Postville, they put him out there at tight end, and he caught that one. I mean, he is probably – as far as our team goes, he's probably the most athletic guy we have out there for his size and what he can do.
Right.
So, exactly. I mean, he's got great hands. I mean, they had the Hall of Fame, earlier tonight before the game. He won the shot put and discus last year, and he was, second team All-State basketball. Looking this year, player of the year, too, in the basketball conference in the nickel last year. So, looking for great things out of him in this year's basketball. Yeah,
you look at Carson, 6'5", 220, and I'm just looking down there too. Ryland Baugh, usually at punting, he's without pads as well.
Yeah, I didn't know what happened there. I saw him down there earlier. I saw him with a hat on, so that usually indicates that you're not playing.
So Carson Lenow out there as far as looking at the coin flip right now, along with McCone.
I heard that he's got a visit down to a certain university down about an hour south of here that has a big football game tomorrow.
Okay. Is he a part of that potentially a visit is what you maybe heard?
Yeah, I heard that his brother is going to be is going to show him around down there.
Okay. So, you look at Tyler Lenow, his brother, very successful, at Iowa Central to start out of college and then ending up at Iowa and having success in the Big Ten for the Hawkeyes. So, be interesting to see how things evolve for Carson as he heads down that way. Yeah. Or at least for his visit anyway.
Just for his visit anyway.
All right, we are set to go here very shortly as that clock will wind down. And we shut off our press box lights. We don't get the glare on the glass, but it won't be different tonight with that band just to our left. May struggle to hear a little bit.
For home games, we've actually had really good. Tonight's, again, it's, 75 degrees right now at kickoff. So it's pretty for middle of October, or the first part of October.
Yeah, and then I think we got a little over 1.5 inches of rain out of our place. So this field, it does take water, but if
that one spot in the south, the south end zone, you can tell from the JV
inside the 10, inside the 15.
10,
So we are set to kick things off as we will see Camden Seahawks tee that thing up and deep to receive. I believe we've got Hennessy and Stewart back to receive for Waukon. And Seahawks with that right boot. It's going to be right away on a little squib, trying to see if we can get an offside.
Yeah, we got a
see
little
where
bit.
that can go.
It was good. Start off the gate, try that out there. Waukon was ready and went right down the ball.
All right, we'll set up 1st and 10 for Waukon. And Waukon coming in with that overall 3-0 record here in Class 2A in this district. 2-4 is Jesup overall, 0-2 yet to try and get that conference win. Head coach Tim Sauer, assisted by Ron Selesky, Paul McCone, Jordan Miller, Rail Oshner, Ron Sadler, and Schutte, Ben Stevens, Jason Sullivan, all supporting that from middle school on up. There's a snap going out, and
good play.
Nice entry and across the line of scrimmage. Waukon will get a carry on that, get a yard or two.
A little draw play. The shotgun for Waukon to come out, and we did a nice job.
Noah Hatlin, again, that junior quarterback, 6'1", 185. Coming in tonight's game, and we will see split to the right. We'll see what Waukon can do.
Pass.
And they've got a strong passing and also
incomplete.
Rushing game, but nice coverage right there coming on the near side.
Yeah, Parker McCone got his hand up there and got the ball knocked away. That's going to bring up 3rd and long. We'll see how Waukon would play this. I mean, right now they're probably almost right at the 46, 45. I think it's 45. They're right across 45. So
Yeah, 3rd down and 10.
So this is a big down for the Jayhawks. First series for Waukon. Brings up 3rd and long. See if Carson can get back there.
Motion of the backfield.
False start. It's going to back him up 5 yards.
Pat Hennessy.
Yeah, the
in
right
motion near
tackle.
side.
Yeah, it looked like number 68 for Waukon rocked a little bit forward, so that's going to back him up 5 more yards.
Bring him back.
Trying to see right now, Waukon's doing their signals. They got a big, almost looks like a scoreboard over there, like they use in the old gyms, where they just they flip the score up and down manually.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
High formation. Back, looking downfield, quarterback.
And he's going to
In Hatlin, he's going to take it on his own, get about 4 yards
Yeah.
past the line of scrimmage.
So
Take him
put
to 50.
Yeah, it's going to put him right at the 50. We'll see about Waukon if they decide to go for it or punt. I think I heard him yell punt. We'll see what happens.
And I'd be interested to see, Jason at this point. And I'm not trying
No.
to undermine
No, it
any
looks-
Jessup play, but
No, it looks like they are
they're
going
gonna
to go for it. Or they switched out.
they switched out to your
Number
quarterback,
11.
looks like it.
Yeah. Little rugby quick kick. Yeah.
Yep, that's going to be
That's
deep. No coverage there. It's going to roll into that end zone. Actually, out of that out of bounds, about 11-yard line.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, that was a little quick. As soon as he didn't even take a step. Yeah, that's Lincoln Snedeker. He's a guy that we have to concentrate on their offense because he's a pretty good running back.
Waukon, deep tradition. Home of, I knew this, but I forgot it, but high school principal Paul Ray grew up there.
Yeah, we found that out from the radio guy. Class of '99 from Waukon. Pretty good baseball player compared to the radio guy. Or maybe,
kind of pretty good. I think he said he
embellishes a little bit.
Yeah, I think Paul embellishes
Yeah.
maybe a little bit, but has power is
Yeah.
what we were told.
Yeah.
All right, McCone in that backfield, looking for that shotgun start, flanked left side with Wyatt Vanderwerf in that backfield.
Wyatt's gonna get
Looking
the ball
for a
in.
hole.
That's
Looks like he got a little bit of a gain.
Yeah, I got about 4 yards, about 3 yards.
So Vanderwerf coming in, sophomore, 5'9", 165.
That's one thing we've struggled at recently is running the ball. If you can run the ball, that really helps your quarterback out and puts not so much pressure on him to make sure that he gets his accurate throws down.
Three to that far side. There's a snap. Going to hang on to it.
Yeah,
McCone tucks around,
nice
comes
block.
to the number. Nice by
Block,
Vanderwerf. Gets him
yeah.
out of bounds, about
Yeah.
the 30, about 25-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice block by Wyatt. First down.
Just caught the sight of big 72 down
I
there.
just saw-
Logan,
I just,
Logan Lubin,
Yeah, that's
356.5. You can't
Yeah.
miss him out there.
No, I saw him warming up earlier, and I was like, that's a big kid, and I just see him right out there. Yeah, that's some kid with some
Coca-Cola
size.
pays more money to put signage on that big. Somebody that big. There you go. Vanderwerf.
Right at
off
him.
that
Yeah.
edge. He's
Yeah.
got some fire to him.
Yeah. Jack's going right off that gap. They actually went pretty much right at number 72. Went right at the inside shoulder of him. And you just said his name. I just heard the coaching staff just yell his name.
All right. Nice 8-yard carry by Vanderwerf. Going to move it into 2nd down and 4. And we'll bring BCH to the near side. He got 3 to the far.
Yeah, you got
Stagger him out. Almost looked like a little fall from that right end, but Wyatt
that's first down.
just keeps hammering that pill.
Yeah. 2 first downs. Hey, this is good. Keep the ball moving. You got to move the chains. That's when our problem, it started over at 0-1 and stuff. We get behind the chains. That really hinders your offense. Penalties, miscues, You know, you get first 15, second and 20, holding calls, different like that. It's tough to play the game of football when you're playing behind the chains.
McCone again at quarterback.
Like they're going for a run blitz. They're coming back up.
Going to motion.
And, yep, he's going over there, and he's going right.
With Corbin fueling,
nice.
and wow.
Good play call.
Give him some speed. Vanderwolf, first down at the 35 is where he'll end up.
Yeah, it was Parker McCone on the draw. They faked the counter over to Wyatt. Little runs blitz by a Waukon, and Parker went right past him.
And you got to give credit to that line, open up those holes just long enough to break it through.
Yeah, right there on that right side, Ken Moshner is doing a really nice job. And I believe it's Merrick Sly over there, too.
Reyes, far side.
Oh.
You got Brevendal here in the near. No flags yet so far in this
he
game.
almost went across. Now look at the pass.
Left-handed thrower, McCone on the scamper.
There's going to be a hold coming back.
And caught by BCH, but you're right. Flag in the backfield.
Parker came right out there, so it's going to be a hold. I believe they might have got either, I can't see, it might have been even wide on the. Or maybe it was Nate, I'm not sure.
This is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. I'm Nate Clayberg. That's Jason Pilcher. Do have Eric Clark on camera tonight, Anthony Baugh and Mission Control, and turns out executive producer Tony Lang actually showed up for the game tonight.
He's in the stands?
I guess so.
Oh.
Hard to believe.
He's
I went down. I was downstairs. He goes, "You didn't clear this with the executive producer that you could take a little break." And I said, "Oh wow, Tony Lang is here, everybody. Gather in for autographs." Now we're deep. First down and 25. Snap. Little catch up.
Yeah, that's like I said just earlier. You're playing behind the chains. We had a nice completion, but the holding brings us back. It brings back, it brings down second and 25. So you're looking at kind of limiting your offense. You don't need to pick it up all up at once. We're right at just almost to the 50, right on the 48. See if we can get a couple plays to make up that penalty and try to pick up the first down.
Under 8 minutes here in the first quarter.
Parker's looking to pass.
They're giving us some time. It's going to be a little deep. That could have been open for a turnover.
Reyes, Brady Reyes was going down. Looked like tried to do a little bit of a stop and go. Brady stopped, and Parker was throwing a little bit farther past him.
You know, such a good run, and then you end up with those mistakes, and that's something that has caught Jessup throughout the season is, just taking care of that ball and taking care of the things that need to get done.
Exactly. You come down to just fundamentals. And
clock starts moving. Vanderwerf flanked right side of McCone. We're going to pass it.
Oh, he's
going
got
downfield.
BCH.
BCH has the speed. He's got the ball, and he's taken down to the 12.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about timing on that pass.
That was great pass. Fit it right in between two defenders, and BCH came right down with it. First down, Jayhawks, right at the 11.
And there's some good response, Jason, and that's important when you're looking at a negative thing that happened. Back 25 yards, trying to get to that first down, and you get a big pass play like that.
Yeah, actually, a lot of times you just want to try to get half that 8 or 9 yards and then not try to get a number. We went right for it, and BCH with a nice catch. Great pass by Parker.
McCone hands off to Vanderwerf, and they're keying in on him as he comes outside of that end.
Yeah.
And they will give him, yard or two on that.
Yeah.
Maybe even 3. Pushing 3.
Let's see here. Try the fake it off to Vanderwerf. Play action. Roll Parker out to the left since he's left to the left hand and see what we got. BCH, and you've got Corbin Fueling, number 7, coming this way.
Switch sides. Vanderwerf comes left to right. Get some protection there in that backfield. Eye on a receiver and just out of the reach of Corbin Fueling. 6:39 to go, still scoreless here. Waukon coming in with a 5-1 record, and you could say size-wise, maybe even talent-wise, outmatched or Jesup is outmatched there, but strategy seems to be paying off
Yeah,
here.
we've had some pretty good success running the ball on that right side. And Parker had that nice completion to BCH going down the left side.
3 to the left, 1 to the right. Going to look
left.
for an open opportunity here, left
And
side,
he's
deep
got
end zone. Going to be out of bounds.
Yep.
Yep, going to come off.
Went to Brevin outside.
Brevin was that target.
So it's going to bring up 4th.
And we're
gonna
going to
try
bring in
that,
our
field
kickoff
goal.
team, our kick team, looks like. Cam Seahawks will come in, and that ball is spotted at the 10, so you're looking at a 23-yarder.
Yeah.
Or no,
Yeah,
we're looking at a
about a
33-yarder.
33-yarder.
Let me tack a 10 onto that.
Yeah.
Soccer-style kicker, soccer player.
Let's see if he blocked.
And not going to happen, and you want to make sure you get on that ball and don't want to see Waukon all of a sudden end up in that end zone.
Yeah, it's a live. But last night, if anybody watched the NFL game, you don't see it too often. It was a double punt. The punt got blocked. Punter for the Seahawks picked it up and kicked a 60-yarder, something like that.
You know, we're at a situation now, Jason, that you got to think these guys can see some comfort in what they've been able to do, and just keep fighting downfield with it.
Yeah, that was a good drive of the Jayhawks. We did some really good things. Stalled out there right outside inside the 10-yard line. Hope the defense comes out here and can hold them again.
33 on Facebook, 142 following along on YouTube tonight. Welcome in, no matter who you're following.
Going off the counter off the left-hand side.
Waukon taking that run. Hennessy, he finds an opportunity to keep going, and
Carter Evans going to knock him out of bounds.
Right where he needed to get him. Now, he was starting to build up some speed.
Yeah.
Waukon Indians, only loss in the year is to Waverly Shellrock. Noah Hatlin at the gun spot there. Backfield, Hennessy, Snitker on the receiving end. Hennessy also one of the leading tacklers under head coach Chad Bierman as it's 1st and 10 on that 48 in Jesup territory, heading towards that south end zone. That flag not quite still. And pass is intercepted. How about that?
Carson Lino again.
Right there said, give it to me.
No, that's not Carson.
It had to be.
It was Carson.
It was Carson.
It was
out
Carson
there.
again. He did it again. He went out there right off the draw, tried the screen. He got his hands up there and caught the pass. That's 2 times this year. Last time he scored a touchdown, though.
So you're looking at interception-wise, and
I said he's got great hands. Nice play.
got
Hopefully
some energy.
I see the I can't see which news crew is down there, but hopefully that makes the news tonight.
Now Jesup, McCone, left-handed throw downfield. BCH leaps forward, but he's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, went again to that left sideline again. He was there. Parker just led him a little bit far to the sideline.
So looking so far, McCone has an intercept on his name. Carter Even, Ryan Durham, and now you can give it to the big boy Carson Lino.
With 2 of them.
4 intercepts on the season for Jesup.
2 of them by the big guy. I like the play call. You get the ball right away. Momentum's coming your way. You throw it. So let's see if the Jayhawks come back here. What play call that Stevens has for him right now?
There's a snap. He's going to tuck it, try and take it on his own, but Hennessy is going to come in and stake him down right away. They saw that coming.
They did. He went up the middle. If he tried to do a little jump cut to get to the left side, Waukon covered it, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Clock continues to move under 6 minutes. Still yet to score. You see offensive play caller down there, Ben Stevens, with a headset and microphone up.
I just noticed that Sauer doesn't have his headset on. Maybe
that's on purpose.
Yeah.
Pay more attention and focus to what's going on. Let the guys take care of the X's and O's. And there's McCone watching his backside, sees an opening. Still on his feet, gets past that 40, taken down. Hard hit at the 38.
Right there. took a shot to the side of the – he's bouncing up. Who was Michigan's old coach a few years ago? I forget what coach. He didn't have a headset on. He had a guy that had the headset on and told him everything.
Yeah, a lot of those old school guys don't do that.
So, it's going to bring up right, 4-down territory for the Jacks. We're right on the 40.
And I don't know if I've missed this, but the wristbands,
Yeah.
have we had those in previous games? I don't remember seeing them.
Yeah, they've had them. We've used them the last several years.
But I almost feel like it's more intense
Oh,
now.
Parker's going to.
Hard sack in the backfield.
Snedeker.
Hennessy's right there.
Yeah.
Actually, Lincoln Snitker right there.
Yeah, Yeah, Parker went to draw back to throw it, and he was there on the quarterback or on the linebacker blitz. So, Parker's come to the sideline. His dad's going to help. It looks like he got his helmet, try to fix some things on his helmet.
Yeah, there was an opening right in the middle that there was a block that wasn't held very well coming off of
Coach Sauer calls the timeout.
off the center. Good crowd tonight on this side and the other side as well. New bleachers installed since homecoming.
Yeah, they put the wheelchair ramp in. Over the really one, if you go onto the visitor sideline, they put a whole brand new set of bleachers over there. It's really nice.
Got some new fence. ADA compliant is where you're at, so the steps aren't so far apart. You got some railings in there, so if that ever hindered anybody to want to come out to a game.
Actually, the student section is a little bit livelier tonight with the band. The student section is actually up and clapping, and so it's pretty cool to hear the band playing.
And if you look down there, and I don't know, I know Eric's got access to that camera, but Eric, you span over there, and you've got these UNI guys. They got their phones out with a Jessup sheet music on it.
Yeah, they're right there. You're watching them. They're sitting there holding on to it. That's called multitasking.
There you go. So UNI band coming to Jesup tonight, so that's awesome to have. I'm just going to shut up and let them play.
Exactly. They don't want to hear us.
I'll make sure I get wide open, and there's Snitker. He's on a run. You keep him moving, he's going to find a way.
I thought maybe back there, if the quarterback got a little bit of a head bob, but the referees didn't call it. Looked like he was rocking a little bit forward before the snap.
I want to give credit to Kirsten Truax, the new instrumental band director or music director here at Jesup with some UNI ties. Former AP grad too, so.
Nice.
Backfield, open it up. Hennessy
snakes
pursuit, around, and there's Carson Leno.
Carson did a great job about not letting him get outside his shoulder and turning him back to the inside. Good pursuit and got about the 4-yard loss.
Wyatt Vanderwerf also in on that stop for the Jayhawks for that loss. So you're going to bring that back, second down, and 13 is where we'll end up spotting it when the whistle was blown. Waukon split off that line two further out to the right. And they're going to take it in the middle. Hennessy sees that open as they spread it out, and that spreads Jessup's defense out.
It's going to put it about third and about you got about the line of scrimmage, so about 3rd and 10.
So who on our coaching staff is sitting there watching the numbers go up on that board and then trying to crack the code of what's coming in?
That's probably some right now they don't have time, but they're probably, I don't know, that's a good question. Like stealing signs in baseball.
Yeah, there's people out there that have that skill set.
Yeah.
I get too distracted with it.
Looking to pass. Oh, that's a hole, he's looking to throw.
Going deep for it, and
nice play.
Pass intended on a desperation to Nick Goals.
Yeah, Nate Cagley did a great job putting pressure back on the quarterback, and I forget what number it was. He did a nice job not letting Nate get back there and not holding Nate right in front of the referee. So that's going to bring fourth down play for the Jayhawks. See if they can stop Waukon.
Waukon, I'm sure, will go for it.
Yeah.
And you're looking at quarterback Noah Hatlin.
See if we get some pressure back there.
Hatlin, a 6'1", 185. Dropping back. He's got time. A little more pressure.
In there, Cagley
Go
gets
around.
there.
Cagley there.
Yes.
And ball's loose on the field.
Yeah, it would matter anyway.
You're exactly right. It doesn't matter. But talk about heads-up defense.
Yeah.
Keep going after it for the Jayhawks.
Yeah. Great play. Nate Cagley got back there, and I think between him and Merrick Slide knocked the ball out.
Looks like Channel 2 in the house tonight.
Is it?
If I'm reading his polo shirt
well,
right.
it's a little bit easier to get here than go all the way up to Waukon to get them on.
Right.
Basically it's an hour and a half to almost 2-hour bus ride up there.
No easy way to get there either.
No, it's great country up there, but yeah, it's no easy way route to get up there.
BCH split left side. Vanderwerf in that backfield. Look at the shotgun start. We'll bring Dahl into motion, takes that quick turn. He's on the flat, and a quick rush in for BCH.
Yeah.
It was a nice setup play, just a half a second off.
Yeah, just a little bit off from the pass, a little bit low. When BCH went for his break, Parker needs to throw that ball right in that break. Oh, miscue. Parker picks it up.
Looking downfield, where can it go? Is it intercepted?
Yeah. Or I think so, yeah. He got close to the line of scrimmage. Parker tried to make a play to save it. Needs to probably throw that ball a little farther out of bounds. So, yeah, it's going to be intercepted by a walk-on.
Well, I guess if you're looking for a silver lining, that's better field position than where he could have been if he'd gotten sacked.
Yep, exactly. He tried to make a play. He just didn't get the ball thrown far enough out of bounds.
So a short possession for the Jayhawks with limited success here with 2:22 to go first quarter. Official will exchange that ball. Play clock will move.
Going off left tackle, the guard tackle.
And there's opening as continuing to move that forward with Pat Hennessy.
Yeah, they pulled the right tackle. He's leading the left-hand side on that run.
Scoreless in this contest. If you're joining us on Jayhawk Sports Network tonight on YouTube or Facebook, and always love to know who's following who and where you're from, and got questions or smart marks you want to throw out there, we'll take that.
Oh, just
Hennessy gets a little shook there, keeps on going and trying to bring down that Indian is not going to work, and we're going to see a 28-yard play.
Well, there's a flag coming back, and then we got a
contested.
hold. I think, we're going to hold coming back. Yeah, right there, that's Carter even. He jumped on top of him. He needed to tackle the body, not just jump on top of the body, but I believe it's coming back for a holding.
So I'm going to watch over here on our replay as I can see a little bit of a delay, and maybe you can kind of see where that happened to be. It's going to be maybe off camera because that flag came from that far sideline.
Yeah, it came off there. I believe it looked like they were holding either Merrick or Carson. I believe they got it called for.
March that thing back from the 28-yard line after a called back touchdown. We'll spot it at the 35 of Jesup, and it'll be second down with just over 90 seconds to play first quarter. Waukon Indians, Jesup Jayhawks district play tonight. Two split far
Ooh.
side, high snap.
Oh, we're going to pass.
You got openings in the middle and just keeps
Yeah.
trotting his way through. Give credit on that.
We got to keep our heads up.
Pat
right there.
Hennessy.
Yeah, we go. I believe that might have been, who was it for us? 78. That would have been Novak. Yeah, he's got to keep his head up. He ran right past the running back.
Scoreless in the first quarter. If you told me that this morning,
Yeah, I wouldn't have believed you.
or even this afternoon, but Coach Sauer had some aces up his sleeve, I think, tonight.
Look, the pass
Nice
going to the
staff.
right. Oh, another hold.
But-
Yeah, 50 held 62.
I'm going to have to watch this
Yeah, he
Where,
pulled him right down.
where Lino is matched up
Yeah.
again. He just is
Carson is
making his
yeah,
way in.
He's making his kid pay for him. They're going to have to probably do some chip blocking.
Because
or-
if you look here, they're double teaming on the left side as we're
Yeah.
looking kind of at a replay that we have
yeah,
as he's trying to snake in on that end.
yeah,
And he is just shucking that guy
Yeah.
by right here.
yeah,
He's getting quickly
yeah.
by number 68 Isaac Cooper, who's 246 too. But he's got more spry to him. Lino
Yeah.
does.
So that's going to back it up. That's going to be first and 25.
Clock's just over a minute. Coming up here between quarters, we're going to read through the honorees that we had for recognition for all state plus place winners, but this becomes your wall of fame as there's some individual pictures, team pictures up in the hallway of that south gym of the school. We'll talk through that here in a little bit.
Roll out. They're going right there. Is going
Got
to
the
still-
flat, a little
Nice.
low, but
Oh,
still up. You got one hit, and you
Oh.
think
yeah.
they'll go down, but they don't.
Yeah, we got to wrap
Lincoln
up.
Snitker.
Yeah. Brady Reyes got there. Could have been right at the line of scrimmage, but he's got to wrap up. Tackled way too high.
Yeah, Snicker just stood there waiting for it to bounce off, and then he kept going.
Yeah.
Mark that ball. Play set at the 14.
Yeah, so that was an 11-yard gain.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive coming up
Yeah,
from the backfield with Brady Reyes, actually, who came in and did that hit.
yeah.
Ball is loose,
He's about-
and
oh,
it's
he
loose.
got it,
There
yeah.
you go. Still loose. Still on the ground. Who's going
got
to
it.
pick it up?
We do.
I think we had 6 different players
Yeah.
touch that ball.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think they tried to do the old scoop and run. I think we tried to pick it up and carried it right there.
I don't know if that was Lee now. It was like,
Yeah.
was he wanted to
he
take it
wanted
to the
another
end
one,
zone
yeah.
and go 54 yards? Yeah, so the first one with their hands on it was actually Merrick Sly.
Yeah. I think Merrick tried to pick it up. It just rolled out of his hands.
I imagine that ball and field a little wet still out there.
Yeah.
And we're going to see McCone coming near side. Vanderwerf with a hit, make
yeah.
some yards. Yeah, get 4 yards in
Yeah.
there, Pilcher.
Exactly. Good run by Parker going on that left side.
Mark that ball, not quite into Waukon territory just yet. With under 30 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, Wyatt did a nice job. Got the block out there, and Parker went off right off his shoulder and got about a 4-yard gain. So this should be the last play of the quarter. He's going BCH again that left side, and there's going to be a
Good old
hold.
pass interference, or
Yeah,
hold or a
be a
pass
hold for-
interference right
yeah.
in there.
Hold to number 2.
Little question right there from Evan O'Neill, the junior
Yeah,
defensive player.
yeah.
4 seconds yet to go.
The ball was, I think, on the break, the referee called it. I think the ball was still in play. It wasn't an uncatchable ball. So that's why he ruled it the pass interference.
So with that call. They're going to shift into Indian territory. And we're going to see that ball spotted just shy of that 35-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 Jayhawks, and we're going to flip fields here after one more play.
Yeah.
We'll flip sides anyway. Play clock at 20. McCone.
They're going to Vanderwerf.
Vanderwerf,
trying to get around the corner.
Run the clock. We're going to see that at
he's gonna
0
get it
and
back,
not advance at all. Move that back 2 yards.
2
but,
yards. Wyatt
Waukon, Waukon made it to the end zone, got it called back. We're at zeros.
Zeros, first quarter. I mean, I think for Jayhawks, I think Coach Sauer would be pretty happy about how the first quarter went. We're in this game. We've had a couple opportunities. We've created some turnovers. So Jayhawks are playing really well. Hopefully they keep the momentum going, and hopefully the second quarter we can try to score. But the crowd's into it.
Yeah,
Of course, we got the UNI band over here, so that's loud.
I'm just going to let him take it in here a little bit.
Yeah, right now, well, I know in the area, right now you got Denver leading 10-7 over Dyke. That's a big two undefeated teams, our conference teams. Trying to look at the other scores in the area.
So all-state place winners last year in our Jesup Wall of Fame from the 2021 school year. 10 new members coming in for a repeat. Got to be handed in. And here are the 10 new members. First inductees are from the quartet for the distance medley. Nolan Evans, Carter Even, Parker McCone, Noah Sheridan finishing 8th place in the distance medley state track last year. And then throw in Carson Lee now, 5th inductee today as second team All-State honors in basketball, and then winning state championship in the shot and discus at Drake last year. And also was a Drake relay finalist in the discus in the spring too. We'll go through the rest of them here after a while.
Corbin Fielding's going in motion. He's looking at there. He's going to go out to Corbin. He's going to get catch in the flat. And he's going to be close to the first down. He's going to be a little bit short. He's going to be inbounds, probably about not even quite a yard short.
And he had plenty of time to set up and get that and give Nathan Novak out there, number 78. He's trying to get this crowd going. Let's get some energy out there.
Yeah, it's going to be third and about half a yard, looks like, from here, from the spot. No miscues here. We need to pick up the first down. Looks like our, see over calling. We got trips to the right. Parker's just going to go take it straight out the left. Oh, we got
flag on the play. That came in that backfield, but he'll go out of bounds.
I think we had a motion. I think we left a little early.
That's going to be our first flag of the night.
If I had to guess, it looked like maybe that's what he's going to call. Maybe I think Wyatt got out a little bit too soon. Yeah.
False start on the offense, and that'll change things for the Jesup Jayhawks.
So back us up 5. Yeah, it looked like maybe from here, I don't know what the replay is, but it looked like maybe Wyatt got just a little bit, try to get ahead in front of Parker just to try to get that lead block to pick up that first down.
Into this first half, again scoreless, Waukon Indians coming in, and this, at least from our records, is the first time that these two teams have met in football.
Yeah, and like I said, we've only seen them recently in basketball. You know, girls the last couple years, and boys, we played them a few years ago.
I think baseball, softball, you see them connect.
Yeah, we played baseball this year. Wow, we saw them in the district finals.
I think they played golf up there, if I remember right.
Wyatt's going to take it off the left side, and it's going to bring it back. 4th down and about 5.
We got some diversity out there.
Yeah.
Looking at how we're scoring, how we're playing, or not how we're scoring, but how we're moving yards.
Yeah.
Play signal comes in from Stevens. And you're looking at Jesup with a play clock at 16, and official or actually Coach Sauer standing at that 30-yard line talking to that line judge.
We're still down. We're not even ready, so we might have to be calling a timeout. Yeah, Sauer's ready to call a timeout.
Yeah,
so that'd be our second timeout of the half.
Finish up this list, the Wall of Fame for Jesup for the 2021 season. Sixth inductee tonight was Nate Cagley. Cagley coming in as a new Jesup student last year. He's a new member, achieved the honor being second-team All-State pitcher by the Iowa Print Sports Writers Association and the Iowa High School Baseball Coaches Association. You got a chance to see him play quite a bit over the summer, Jason.
Phenomenal year. He did really stepped in and did a great job.
Mallory Becker, number 7 on the list tonight, newest member as well, or a new member. Mallory got the honor being fourth place in the distance medley relay team at the state track meet last spring. Jared Delagardelle graduating last year, new member as well. He got the honor, fifth place at 145, the state wrestling meet. And Alexis Larson also inducted tonight as she gets that honor by being fourth place in the distance medley relay team and also in the state track last year. And then Claire Wright, a member, as Claire gets the honor, ninth place in state cross country, and being a part of the fourth place 4x8 relay team. And 4 repeat members as we close out the timeout here very shortly. Brody Kresser, a repeat. He graduated last year in the 2020 season with honors in baseball. He's now on the DMAC baseball squad over in Boone. 10:29 to go, first half.
Throw.
McCone trying to skate away. He had plenty of time in that backfield, but he's going deep. He's going to launch it. Who's going to get their fingers on it? And Waukon, did he come down with it? No, it does not get his hands on it.
Yeah.
But give credit as right in there trying to look for it, Brevin Dahl.
Yeah. Parker kind of ran out of real estate there. Right there, you may want to do the 3-step drop and get the ball out of your hands.
Switch sides of the ball. Waukon for the first time will head towards that north end zone tonight. Wind is still. Waukon has a pretty solid ground game and passing game. I would say we've seen more on the ground tonight.
Yeah. But the slot false start is back up 5 yards, number 3. Yeah. Kind of rocked a little bit forward. He took off about a half second before the snap, so that's going to back him up 5 yards.
Passing yards tonight, or coming into tonight, over 1,000 passing yards for the Indians. Not quite 700 for Jesup, and then rushing yards, pushing 1,300 for the Indians, and still trying to get to 1,000 yards before tonight's game for the Jesup Jayhawks. But I got to think we're getting close to that if we're not there already.
Yeah.
First down at 15 with that.
That bunch right there, yeah, they've got trips or option going outside. Picked right there, and
Give
great
credit
job
to this defense tonight, Jason. They've
White
changed some things up.
Yeah.
There's pursuit there that maybe we haven't seen in previous weeks.
Exactly, that's exactly right. Our we struggled at basic concepts of stopping the run, of counters and different other things, and pursuing the ball from the linebacker position. So far tonight, we've done a really good job of pursuing the ball. Hopefully that continues.
This is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. Thanks for joining in tonight. Got Pat Windblade joining in tonight from Auburn, New York.
All right, yeah, nice play by Waukon. They're going to be a little short of the first down, but going off that right side.
Yep, big run for the Indians.
Yeah.
And Hennessy.
So you can get a stop here. I would guess if we can get a stop here, they would probably want to punt the butt.
Jayhawk defense. You got that 4-man front.
4-4.
You got a 4-5,
Yep.
4-5-2.
Oh, we got to wrap. We had him in the backfield again. We got to wrap up. Yep.
We've seen a couple turnovers tonight. Jesup was able to garner a couple. Indians have gotten one. Actually, looking at what? We got a couple fumbles and an intercept.
We
am
did,
I right?
yeah. You know, right there could have been a big stop. We got to the line of scrimmage, but we just didn't get the tackle behind the line of scrimmage to force fourth down, so the Indians pick up their first down.
Yeah, previous weeks, I think we've struggled at the linebacker spot. Looks like we've switched some defensive movements around.
Going back counter.
Snitker stays on the ground, gets the first down, and there is the pursuit. Trying to see what Jessup can do at Carter Even. He stayed with them, and also give credit to Nick Sather right in there too.
That was that counter play I just talked about earlier. Well, that's something we've struggled with. They fake the run to the left, and the running back takes that jab step, goes to the right, and we over-pursue it, and they had a nice gain.
So move the chains deeper into Jesup territory. Not quite red zone yet, but mark it at the 25 for this start of this series for Waukon. Again, under the head coach Chad Bierman, Chris Dahlstrom, Jared Dahlstrom, Blaine Snitker, Cody Snitker, John Snitker, Theodore Snitker, Robert Wyson. And
that's better.
Look at that in the backfield. Defensive stop
there we
behind
go.
the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, right there. That's a good job by Novak.
There's an energy on that sideline.
Yeah, we haven't seen that for a while.
I want to give the UNI band credit for that for some reason.
We'll see if they stick around the second half.
You made it this far, you might as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, they just got to go back to Cedar Falls. You know, it's just 25 minutes.
They don't leave at halftime of a Panther game.
No,
they might as well stick it out. Five seconds on that play clock. There's Hatlin, quarterback.
Draw.
Tucks it in there. Snitker going to get hung up.
Yeah.
And
nice play by Carter Even.
Yep, Even right in there.
Little late coming on the field for Waukon, number 4, the running back. He's on the sideline, and I think they realized they need another guy out there. Got to get some. Parker's
downfield. Did he pull it in?
I think
he
so.
Did.
Yeah, Parker just couldn't get up there to reach it.
Snitker on that reception. In what, 25 yards?
Yeah.
And can spark that at about the 1 or 2 yard line.
Yeah, a little one-on-one ball. Parker is a great competitor, but he's giving us some size on that to Stinneker. So, yeah, that's going to put him right on the 1 yard line.
Ten seconds on that play clock. First and goal, 1. Here in the second quarter, and
short. Nope,
they're going to take it in.
Yeah, he got it in. Must have just barely got it across.
Hennessy with that 1 yard carry for Waukon, and we see the goose egg cracked as Waukon's first on the scoreboard. And they will come in with an attempt for 2 points. Quick handoff, and Hennessy still up on his feet, and I don't see any arms up. Although that keep him at 6.
Wyatt Vanderwerf did a great job of stringing it out, and 62 there came in and cleaned it up.
So with 6:13 to play here in this second quarter, Waukon gets the first score with Hennessy crossing that goal line and with a 1 yard carry. So took long enough for somebody to score, I guess. As we'll set up to kick things off, but I want to give credit to Natalie O'Connor, a second repeat member on the Wall of Fame. adding to her resume in this from 2019, part of the fourth place 4x8 team in the spring of the state track meet, has also been a part of 3 state cross-country teams. Amanda Treptow also represented tonight from 2019, 6th place in the state cross-country, 5th place in the 1500-meter run at track, 4th place distant medley, 3rd place in the 4x8. And again, Amanda being a part of those 3 state cross-country teams, and Alexis Vanderwerf, Wall of Fame, 4th place distant medley, 3rd place 4x8. One team qualified last year to state, but
Amanda she broke the state record, which is her own record, so she broke her own
right.
record.
Yes, this week.
Yeah.
And one team as a whole last year, the girls cross-country team for the 3rd consecutive year. And there's the boots for Waukon. Hogan, we're going to see a return coming off of for Jesup for the hands of Brevin Dahl.
Going to get it about the 26.
6:08 to go.
See if the Jayhawks can match Waukon and get a scoring drive themselves. That'd be huge. I mean, this has been so far pretty good for us so far how we've played, but for us to get a scoring drive going in close to halftime, we get the ball to start the second half. So yeah, see what can happen.
Jayhawks 3 to the right, and BCH on that far side.
Parker
and
nice little play.
He got some energy off of that.
He did. We're out that left side, took that burst, got about 4 yards, 5. Yeah, it's 2nd and 5.
Clock's moving. Move that stick. 2nd down and 5 on the 28 of Jesup. And it looks like we're going to get a bit of a halftime marching show as well.
I see that down there.
As they set up in that north end zone, or just beyond there.
Nice
handoff.
Play.
Here comes Vanderwerf. Can he make the turn? He can't. Flag on the play. Where's that coming from?
Might be a face mask. The way after the tackle, the way the ref put his hands up, I'm thinking it might be a face mask. I don't think it's a hole. I mean, we'll see, because he threw it right on the tackle, and Waukon was tackling Wyatt.
Conversations happening between officials, and it's going to be against Waukon.
Yeah, it's a personal.
Right?
Yeah, it's targeting. He went for his head.
Okay.
So he may, or they tackled up around the neck. I think sometimes they'll call that as a targeting in high school. If you tackle up above the shoulders, up around the head.
So is that kid done then?
No,
when you look at similar rules from college?
I don't think they do that in high school. We don't have the replay.
No.
Well, technically, I think they can. They can't. I'd have to double check, but I think they can kick a kid out for a targeting call if they want.
So 1st down and 10. Move the chains to the 40-yard line. Stretch into the 50, and a flag.
I think he's going to be on the sideline against Waukon.
Oh, we got some disagreements in an ear over there, I suppose.
I think that's the way the referee just pointed to. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, almost.
Yeah.
Almost pointed the wrong way.
I believe one of the coaching staff over there must have said something, or he looked over there and.
You got to nip that right quick.
Yeah. So they get the warning.
So no penalty, just a sideline warning, or at least a yardage warning, or yardage penalty, I guess, as we approach the 5-minute mark of the first half.
Fired up now.
Coming to that flat in the right side, and caught by Dahl, going to be taken down. He may have got a yard or two on that.
Maybe about a yard.
Yeah, generous yard.
Yeah, well, the last couple series plays has fired up the Waukon crowd. They've been pretty quiet over there, even on their scoring drive. They didn't cheer too loud. But the last couple calls.
Ben Stevens with that call. He's sitting right there off that outside the view of your screen. You see Coach Sauer there. But we're going to look to spread this offense, Jason, it looks like.
Corbin Phoenix go back in motion. Fake the handoff to Wyatt.
Still, actually,
no,
that was
Parker.
yeah.
Good
Parker
run.
hung on to
pick
it.
Up about third and.
Quite the crowd in a little bit.
I think there's another flag on the floor. I think they're calling another Waukon again. I think
we've had
unnecessary roughness.
Had four flags in a matter of seconds, it seems like.
I think they calling it a number. If I had to read, if we were number 8, I think that's what they're calling unsportsmanlike. Yeah. Yep.
2 in a row. Wow.
I think when he got up, he did it. I think he knew what he did.
And you got to think here, Jason. You know, you've been around sports a long time, and you're a team like Waukon. The scores they're able to put up, the success they've had, yardage-wise, passing-wise, rushing, and you're only up 6-0 to a team that is not yet to get a district win.
Correct.
And a win over a Hudson team and a pounding over Postville. I'm sure there's some frustration on that field.
Yeah, and you get right now their crowd's getting up over there, but credit to the referees, the way they're doing it right in front of them. They're not trying to hide it.
1st and 10, going to keep on to it. There's McCone, goes to that sideline. He'll get pushed down about the 38. Clock will stop, 3:47, and you got to think we got to get the score on this.
We're down here in 4-down territory right now. So, yeah, we're looking so that brings up 2nd and 8.
Bring off the big guy from that front line.
Yeah. You got BCH all alone on his left side. You got Corbin in the slot. If you get the look over there, maybe you get the ball right to Corbin on a quick pass, but he's rolling out, screen, be a little short.
Yeah, we're going to lose 2 on that.
Yeah.
And they were blitzing quick.
They were. In order to get an audible call. But, yeah, if we could have got a quick pass to Corbin, he had no one in front of him.
Yeah, you got a defensive end. Drew Stock in there quickly. 2:05.64 for that Indian. He was in there quick. Third down and long. Clock's moving at 3:40. Second to last regular season game for the Jayhawks. We'll finish up the regular season at home next week against Dubuque Waller. A team that Waukon pretty much took care of.
Yeah. Parker's
nice
looking to pass.
He's looking downfield.
He's got just going to be, He had him just a little bit, left him a little bit short for Brady Reyes.
Yep, intended receiver there, but coverage on the play by Nick Goltz for Waukon, and you got to go for it. You have to go for it.
You have to go for it, yeah.
And they've been able to get a couple big plays that have paid off. And Waukon, we'll see how they adjust defensively. And you're looking here, Reyes, Dahl, Fueling here on the near side, BCH down on the other side.
Parker's got to be smart a little here, try to get something going.
That line needs to give him time.
Yeah, you got to give him time. And I think
flag in the backfield, the defensive backfield.
False start against us. It's going back as a delay of game. Yeah, delay of game. Back as a 5 yards, so it's going to put us behind the chains now even more. So it's going to 4th and 15.
We said it's all part of the strategy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like when you're too close for a field goal, you just let it go. Let it move back a little bit.
Now we do the pooch punt. I think we might be punting.
So bring in Ryan Durham to assume the role of punting as Ryland Baugh is out tonight's game.
So, yeah, we went from 4th down and 4th and 1, or 4th and 10, sorry, 4th and 10 to 4th and 15. You got just outside the comfort zone, so we're looking for that pooch punt or put it right in the corner. See if you can put it in the corner.
Let's sky it up.
It's a good punt.
And it's going to bounce at about the 32, end up at about the 19-yard line. And pushing for a turnover now.
Push the turnover, try to get 3 and out for the Jayhawks. They have there's 3 minutes left on the clock, and I believe Waukon has 2 timeouts left. so they have plenty of time. Like we said earlier, it'd have been nice for the still got plenty of time to get the ball back. But yeah, it would have been really great for the offense to score going into halftime. Going off that right side.
Snitker going to get taken down, forced down. Give credit to Kyle Bucknell on that stop.
Yeah, little Kyle, say little. Yeah, I mean, he is little, but Kyle is pretty feisty. Nice play by Kyle Bucknell.
5'6", 125. He doesn't show it.
He doesn't. He plays pretty big for his size. He had a really great season playing catcher for the baseball team this year.
Second down and 7. Spot that at the 21 as that clock continues to roll. 17 on that play clock. Waukon Indians stepping up. Noah Hatlin.
Going on that jet motion.
Motion with Hatlin. Noah Hatlin.
Yeah, good play by the Jayhawks. They faked the jet sweep. And Jayhawks were there for the right the line.
Nathan Novak coming into the game.
So this is 3rd and 7. I would guess the Jacks can hold this would force Waukon to punt.
Merrick Sly will come out from that front line, grab some water. Approaching the 2-minute mark. And now Vincent Quiraz, split left side along with Braxton Stewart.
Get some pressure back there for the Jayhawks.
3rd down and 5.
Rolling out. Nate
Coming
Cagley,
near side, pressure right there. Cagley was there, still in pursuit. Desperation pass is going to be knocked out of the way, knocked out of the way by Reyes.
Yeah, he kept with this good pursuit by the Jayhawks. And that's going to probably force Waukon. I don't know the flag is seeing the referee was talking to Waukon players. It's going to bring up 4th down, Waukon to punt.
Resisted holding, resisted some interference in there.
They did, yeah. Waukon did a great job. Nate Cagley got back there, and so was Carson.
So back to return is Brevin Dahl, junior, 5'10", 150.
Sauer's trying to get some attention. I don't know if he's trying to get the block on or just make sure they're paying attention. Ooh.
And Hogan's punt is going to bobble near side. Doesn't quite get out of bounds.
Oh, there's going to be number 3 just threw a fist. He just
no flag, though.
No, he threw the flag. He got blocked
in that
in.
backfield.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to spot that right now is where it stands at about the 43-yard line, but we're going to be moving that south. We got some tempers flaring out there.
And like I said earlier, they're doing it right in front of the officials. Usually you try to get away with a few things not the official looking, but when you do it right in front of them, they're going to call it. And you don't hear anything from the sidelines from Waukon. I think they know pretty much everybody saw it.
This is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. I'm Nate Kleber against Jason Pilcher. Also on our tech crew tonight, Anthony Baugh, Eric Clark making things happen on
Carson
Facebook.
Got back there, and he got blocked into the guy, and he's just laying down, and Carson had his hands up, and he was getting up. He didn't say anything, and when Carson to get up, the number 3 there kind of threw a fist at him.
And you're marching it back. That's a big no-no. Take it back into Waukon territory. 46-yard line, actually 41-yard line is we're going to place that. 93 seconds to play until halftime. All right, Jayhawks set to go. We've seen this set up before.
We've been here a couple times tonight. Now we got him, like Hayden Fry says, you got to put the hay in the barn.
Reyes near side along with Dahl. Ball bounces and going to see McCone get hung up.
Yeah, it just bobbled the snap, wasn't able to recover off of it.
Got excited too early.
Oh.
So they'll move that back about 7 yards. Actually going to give him.
That's going to be about a 10-yard.
Second down of 19 is where we're at right now. 17. Yeah, I was going to say. Didn't look like 9 yards. 60-second mark. 3 stagger on the left. Reyes here on the near side. There's Vanderwerf. Jumps out, hobbles forward, gets past the line of scrimmage, maybe gets a yard on that.
Yeah, right now, Coach Sauer's probably saying, yeah, we want to try to pick something up, but we don't want to stop the clock.
And
Really don't want to give Waukon a chance to score before. And Waukon's going to call a timeout. Waukon's calling. Yeah, they're trying to stop the clock.
Yeah,
That's
Waukon's got 3 timeouts left.
Yeah.
Jessup with that 1 here in the half.
Yeah, I thought that they were going to call it a little bit earlier. They let a couple seconds left off the clock. They're going to try to make either us run the ball or try to throw the ball, and if we incomplete pass to stop the clock.
Quick check of the schedule here. Tomorrow, JV volleyball is going to be up at the Wapsie Valley tournament. No school on Monday. If you're a parent joining in and
Make sure
all of a
you
sudden
really-
this is news to you, well, you probably need to figure that out. Tuesday,
Find a babysitter.
middle school volleyball at Gladbrook-Rhinebeck. Home high school volleyball game against Gladbrook-Rhinebeck. I won't be there. Luke won't be there.
I'll
I
be
imagine
there.
Anthony will be there.
Yeah.
So you decide if you want to partake.
Sure.
Middle school, high school, cross country at South Hardin. That's the conference meet.
That's a big
down
meet.
in Eldora. And then middle school football going to be hosting Union. And then next week it's a JV varsity football doubleheader against Dubuque Wahlert in the last regular season game. And then the conference JV tournament is next Saturday.
Yeah, the volleyball team, they played GR last week, and we turned around. They played them in the first ever NICL conference tournament. Volleyball lost them Tuesday, out of 3 sets. And so we turn around, we play them again Tuesday. And then next week, districts came out. We played Grundy Center, another conference team, starting district play.
And they're a strong volleyball
They're
program,
very
too.
strong.
All right. 3rd down and 15. There's that shotgun snap.
Parker's
McComb
throw, he's
eyeing the
going deep.
field, looking down to Reyes, and he's going to slip
ooh.
up. But a little late flag, but we'll take it.
The line judge didn't call it.
No,
but
he
the,
did not.
But the back judge threw it right away, and I think he.
And you got Evan O'Neill had to
Sometimes you
question that official.
Yeah, I believe his brother played quarterback last year for Waukon, but that was one of those. Sometimes you get that call, and sometimes you don't. If you're the defense, you usually don't want. Of course, you don't want that call, but that's just one of those balls that I think if I was the coach on the other side, I'd be saying I don't think that was a catchable ball. And I'm going to kind of tend to agree on that one.
3rd down and 1 is where it'll be on that 31-yard line. Reyes matched up right side.
Pick this up. The crowds are getting into each other across the way in football. This is great. High school football. Parker's going. He's got him. First down.
Catch it
Got
in there.
BCH. First down. Stops the clock, too, going out of bounds.
You look close enough, it's like, God, I hope he didn't brace that against the ground.
Yeah. Waukon's defensive back gave a pretty good cushion on a 3rd and 1.
25 seconds to go. First half, Jesup needing this opportunity to convert in the end zone. Got a 1st and 10.
It's going to double move up there, BCA. He's got Corbin. Or he's
Corbin
got Brevin
gets
down the
there.
middle.
Wow.
Touchdown.
How about that?
Yes.
21-yard play.
Nice play.
Wow.
Going right down the middle. Nice play, Brevin Dahl. BCH had a double move to the outside and freed open Brevin Dahl going right down the middle for the touchdown.
Wow.
Good play. Great play.
So we'll send Seahawks out there to kick the extra point and give a chance for Jesup to not only, we don't want to tie, we're going to lead going into halftime.
Yeah. Well, we still got to kick it.
7-6. The energy is happening here at Jesup tonight.
Yeah. Now we got to get down. We got to cover the kick. Don't want to give up a big return and have them score right before we're going to halftime when we get the ball to start the second half. Momentum's going our way right now. Got to make sure that Coach Sauer right now is probably telling that stay in your lanes, don't over pursue the ball, and get down there and make a tackle.
So
Great
Coach
play.
Sauer, he's in charge of the special teams.
I wonder if they go for the squib kick here or what Coach Sauer's called it, kick it deep, which this would be great to get a touchback. We've had it before. Camden's Seahawks has had a touchback, which that's for our kicking game the last few years. That's been pretty rare. So we'll see what Coach Sauer called up.
Jesup crowd, get some clapping going.
And he's looking to,
Seahawks.
he's going to squib it right on the ground.
At about that
it's
30,
gonna go
comes out of bounds.
yeah.
So
It's going to take it on the 45 now. Yeah, that's something that's one thing we didn't want to do. Wanted to keep it on the ground, but you didn't want to kick out of bounds. And that's the thing about it is nothing on the clock goes out.
you got to think, Waukon's like, well, we didn't prepare for this. Noah Sheridan's not in the backfield. They changed up some of the offensive layouts. You throw a Vanderwerf in the backfield.
So we'll see how Waukon plays it. It looks like they're going to go for something. They're not just going to kneel it.
Play clock moving, 7 seconds. And Coach Sauer will take his final timeout.
Yeah. I think he saw what they're coming out as for an offensive set. Talk about on the defensive side with Rodney, what he wants to call it, and Ron, Coach Sadler, see what they come out back out in, seeing what Waukon came out in their offensive set, see if we can counter that. You know, here you got to be careful. You know, you always hear this, keep everybody in front of you. You don't want anybody behind you. The other thing at this time, too, is the hook and ladder where they do the quick pass, the running back coming back behind them, lateral to them. Just can't overshoot the ball.
And you look at, you know, I'm just looking down the sidelines here. You know, you've got a Ryland Ball out. You've got, you've got Noah Sheridan out. You know, and you know, even looking ahead, it's like, you know, is Waukon obviously was looking maybe past this game.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they're looking at probably winning because who do they have next week? They've got, they have Union. I think they probably play Union.
Yeah, I don't think they've hit Union.
You haven't played Union, which Union's had a really good.
Union
so far.
for Parents Night next week.
So which they're looking at probably thinking they already won the district so far. So maybe they're overlooking us a little bit, but you still have to play the game. So Waukon's going to come out and almost a trips to the left, motion coming to the left. They're going to go pass, quick
switcheroo.
Yeah, the old Danny White play.
Going downfield, Dahl watching it. He's quicker.
That's the old Danny White quarterback play. Running back, or the quarterback hands the ball off, and he runs down to the right sideline. The old Danny White cowboy play.
So as we close out this first half, you're hearing this right, folks. Jesup is up 7-6 on Waukon. A team coming in with a 5-1 record. Jesup 2-4, but you look at Hennessy, 1 yard carry in with 6:13 to go, I believe, here in the second quarter. 2-point conversion doesn't work for Waukon, but 7 seconds to go. Jesup lines up a pass play to Dahl that goes 21 yards, extra point from Seahawks. We're at 7-6. What a game.
What a game. This is, we just said earlier, that's why you play the game. We said maybe Waukon overlooked us. Our boys have come to play tonight. So right now we got the lead going in the second half. We get the ball. Momentum's going our way. But there's still a lot of football to play, and so far the Jayhawks have come out on top.
So we're going to turn the cameras and the microphone off to the Jesup and you and I marching bands as they come across your screen here in the field in Jesup tonight. We'll be back on shortly. This is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology.
Marching Band is excited to welcome you to their halftime performance. The band would like to thank the members
that were able to come from the Panther Marching Band. We appreciate their willingness to collaborate with us. The band will be presenting their boy band show for you tonight under the direction of Kirsten Truax. With 7 Brit Awards, 6 Billboard Music Awards, 7 American Music Awards, and 4 MTV Video Music Awards, the accolades of One Direction, we are here to uphold the standard they have set for us with this best song ever. Pop band best known for stealing the hearts of teenage girls across America with their dashing looks, musical and acting skills. This is What a Man Gotta Do by the Jonas Brothers. They have sold over 100 million records worldwide. They are the second best-selling boy band of all time. They are the first group since Led Zeppelin to have their first 10 albums reach the top 10 on the Billboard 200 chart, and the only boy band to do so. Here is I Want It That Way by the infamous Backstreet Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for your Jesup Marching Band with the help from the Panther Marching Band and a halftime performance by your Jesup Jayhawk cheerleaders.
We are back with second of action here very shortly on the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. I'm Nate Klaber, Jason Pilcher joining me up here in the Lorient Sabres press box on the west stands of the Jesup track and football complex. And Jason, the Jayhawks are up on Waukon 7-6. Look at that.
They played really well. Aided by some turnovers on Waukon's side, some miscues, quite a few. On the one drive, I think they had 2 personal fouls. So, you know, we've played well, and we've also been helped by a lot of miscues by Waukon. So, see what happens in the second half.
Fresh 12 minutes put up on the clock, and Waukon will kick things off. Jesup will get the first series of the second half.
Yeah, most of the crowd's still here.
And why wouldn't you be?
Yeah, the band left, unfortunately, but that was fun that you and I came, so that was quite the experience. Maybe they can make it down some other time.
There's a return. Looking at Brevin Dahl. He'll get that. And
nice return.
Yeah, get 5 or 6 yards on that return. So we'll spot that at about the 28-yard line, 27-yard line, make it 1st and 10. And it'll be interesting to see, Jason, what kind of adjustments both coaching staffs have had in looking at offense and defense.
If I had to guess, Waukon's locker room was probably a little bit more vocal with the miscues and probably different things they did.
And penalties and some other things that took place. But making sure Jesup continues with some confidence. As Vanderwerf he was thinking kind of left and got it handed to him.
He had a good momentum there. He's going to take about a 3 or 4 yard gain off that right side. He's a kid that's seen a lot of action since Noah was a scratch tonight. So Wyatt Vanderwerf filled in for him, and he's doing a really nice job offensively and defensively. And last year, he unfortunately couldn't play last year because he had injury, so he missed pretty much all of anything last year. So this is fun to see him.
2nd and 7. In motion with Fueling. And we're going to do the handoff to Vanderwerf, and he's going to bowl it through.
Yeah. Nice play.
Does he get the first down?
It's going to be short, I believe. Nope, they're going to get right there. Right there. It was
Real
right at the line.
right there.
Yeah. They didn't even come out and measure.
Talk about the confidence coming out of the locker room, but, you know, I'm sure there was conversation of we're up, we're working hard. How do you keep gas in the tank? How do you keep moving in 3rd, 4th gear, making it happen?
You know, you go by pure adrenaline and you keep making plays. If you keep making really good plays, the adrenaline will keep going the rest of the whole night.
Tuck and go with
it's going to be right at the line.
Parker McCone. And a very minimal gain, if anything.
Maybe about a half yard.
Get some light breeze, a little light breeze every now and then here in Jesup as Jessup's moving towards that north end zone. And a very mild October evening for high school football. 2nd to last week of the regular season.
The first part of October, the weather, the last day and a half was raining all day yesterday and most of today. But, it's great weather out there tonight.
Motion, there's Fueling.
Corbin's got to get there. Oh, yeah, that was telegraphed there.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Yeah, that was a pick 6 going all the way.
Braxton Stewart saw that coming from the backfield, the senior D-back, and he was just waiting for it.
Corbin did the motion. Parker's got to see that and probably either throw it to the sideline out of bounds, or Corbin's got to make an adjustment and go up to the sideline a little bit more. Can't telegraph that pass like that. So, we got a good break there. So that brings up 3rd and 10 for the Jayhawks. Blitz coming, looks like. They're backing out on the blitz. Coming up the picked up.
And trying to go strong. Nice little peel off there for Reyes.
Yeah, he got BCH.
Actually, no, BCH right in there. He stayed right in there.
He did. He had one away. The linebacker on the left side blitz. Parker stayed, and we picked it up nice. BCH had one-on-one coverage here on the left side and makes the completion the first down. Big number 72 is making his way back in for Waukon. That is a big kid. That guy's got some size. One right. Parker's got to tuck that ball. Nice run. Got to make sure he's tucked that ball a little bit more in. He's had that ball off to the side.
So North Fayette Valley and Waukon both at 5-1 coming into tonight. Union at 3-3, Jesup 2-4. You know, trying to eye in if we still didn't get confirmation on this playoff format of how that is.
No, I don't. From like I said earlier, I don't. What I was told that I thought it was the top 4 teams go, and the other teams get a like for like. But who knows? Wyatt's going off the. He's got a hole. He's got to get first down a little bit more. He's got to go.
He's digging in.
Turn on.
High stepping.
That's touchdown,
Jayhawks. End zone. 44 yards. Wow.
He turned the burst of that right-hand corner and got around the corner and scored the touchdown. He kicked it up as soon as he got about 10 yards past there. He kicked that down and got in the end zone.
So right away, not quite 3 minutes into this third period, Wyatt Vanderwerf, 44 yards into the end zone, and we're going to see Seahawks come in for that extra point attempt. Line that thing up. Boot it high. Wow, got some height on that one, and it's good.
That's going to put the score 14-6 in favor of your Jayhawks.
Wow. That's all I can say.
Yeah. That's what you come out after halftime to make the scoring drive in your first drive. Was about a 7-play drive? Right around there?
Yeah, probably somewhere in there. And it's 14-6 with 9:10 to go. Vanderwerf getting a nice, it wasn't without work.
No,
but he
wasn't.
kept driving.
He did. He got around the corner, and it looked like he was going to get stopped, and he just turned on that extra speed and kicked it down, and he had one guy to beat, and he couldn't catch him.
So I'm getting message that it is top 4.
It is top 4?
Go to the playoffs. From a former official, so I'm guessing that
he's probably correct then.
So I'm hoping. He's been known to be wrong too, so.
Yeah, right now in our district, Union's up 21-13 on North Fayette Valley. So, I mean, that's puts a...
So Coach Smine's confirming top 4 make it from each district.
And then the other schools get a like for like from another, like a team similar record. Big kick. A ball. He's going to be that's a live ball. You got to get down there.
The defense is a little spread, but eventually, I'm hoping there wasn't a horse collar in there in that tackle.
Yeah, right there, he came around, got pretty close to it. He fumbled the reception, the kickoff. He got it down to about inside the 10. I think what freed him was that they grabbed around the shoulder pads.
So I'm getting automatic qualifiers football postseason tournament, district championship, district runner-up, district third place, and district fourth place in 2A, 1A, and A. First round, there'll be 16 contests. Teams will not know their upcoming opponent until all first-round games have been completed.
Going on. You got to wrap up.
All right.
Oh, we got
moving
a hold.
forward, Hennessy.
Yeah.
High stepping, walk on that line.
He can go all the way, but it's coming back. And right now they're going to look at the flag right back there. And I'm almost positive they held Jack Moss when Jack was not even close to the play.
80 yards is where that went.
Maybe it is. Oh, face mask, sorry. Yeah, it is right there.
It's Jesup.
Yeah.
Wow.
He must got a hold of the face mask there because he threw it right in front of him.
So an 80-yard run by Waukon here. 8:46. It didn't even take 25 seconds to make it happen.
No.
And you're looking at Hennessy with that run down to the end zone.
I thought it was a hold. That's what usually you see it right back there. That's what they call. But he must have called the face mask.
14-12 as we're just into this third quarter. 2-point conversion and a
short.
slip right in that muddy
Yeah, he's
spot.
down.
Not
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah, he's down. His knee went down before it's there.
That's what we needed. Didn't need the touchdown.
No.
So I'm getting from Smines option of those other teams in the bottom of that district, and an option playing week 9. I've got the 3 bubbles moving right now, so I'm anticipating what he's going to say.
Maybe he'll just hold you right there. And
Maybe he just put it in his pocket and just left it. I don't
walking
know.
away. He is down on the sideline, so maybe he's a little busy.
He did put it in his pocket. I can see him from here. Bubba distracted him down there.
Yeah, we did not even give him up a touchdown in the first, pretty much their first offensive play of the second half. But at least we were able to stop them on their 2-point conversion attempt.
Well, Jessup's got that 2-point lead. And we'll see where it can go as we continue to move forward. And I think at this point, you don't know what's going to happen.
No, that's, yeah.
Sophomore kicker Dylan Hogan stepping in, handles the punting and the kicking duties, and they're going to shift that penalty
off the
on that touchdown.
On the touchdown, so they mark it off on the kickoff since they as a scoring touchdown or scoring play on the penalty. So they can mark it off on the kickoff. So he's going to kick it off on their 45.
There's Hogan. He's going to take it deep, and Dahl will just seal it in the end zone for a touchback.
Smart play. So we get the ball in the 25. See if we can put another drive together like we did the last one.
This is me taking a break and eating my snack that I was able to get.
So Jayhawks lead 14-12, 8:46 left in the third quarter.
Put Dahl into motion. There's that snap.
And fake the handoff. Ooh.
He
had a gap there for a little bit, Parker did, and they
Miles Burns came in and got him. High tackle brings him down. Got maybe a half a yard on that.
He had a gap there, but he closed the gap down pretty quickly. It's going to bring up, second and we'll say 10 still.
Very similar setup we've seen throughout the night. With those staggered 3 on the near side. And Reyes on the right, and we're going to see Vanderwerf take it up the middle, keep plugging it away, and I'm sure Sauer's like, let's keep moving this clock.
Wyatt brings a little bit different running style than Noah does. Noah's a little bit more stand-up. Wyatt's a little bit shorter to the ground, center of gravity. He keeps the shoulder pads a little bit lower. It's tough to tackle. And Wyatt only being Wyatt's only a sophomore.
.7:30, the clock moving. Snap. Look at McCone.
Oh, he's got a gap.
Finds an opening.
He's got
gets
alley.
past those linebackers and straight up Snicker gets him
it's
just shy of that first down.
It's going to be short. They're going to maybe come out. Yeah, it's going to be short about 2. Maybe a little. I don't know.
They're going to measure it. Yep, they're going to time out and measure it. He'll get it.
Spot here looks like it's close. It looks.
Let's see how tight Eric Clark can get in with that camera.
And they're going to.
First down. There
They
you
didn't
go.
come out to measure, right?
Not wasting time.
No. Waukon side, coaches didn't. I think they saw it. They had a better view than we do.
Clock will move. Play clock reset. High snap.
High
Quick
snap,
handoff to
yeah.
Vanderwerf. Not much
yeah,
time. He
no.
maybe gets a yard.
High snap. Parker did a nice job getting that ball down to Wyatt.
BCH got caught up here on the near side trying to get open. Look at that play coming in. Everybody checks their left wrist. See what that matches up. 2nd down and 8. Jayhawks with the ball. All blues, white helmets tonight. Bring Dahl into motion. Comes around that backside. Fake to
Pick up a
Vanderwerf.
block. Parker,
McCone.
nice move.
Fights forward
Nice.
and little push, little help there from Waukon.
Yeah. Nice play. Parker did a nice job keeping his legs going. And it's close. Picks up about 8 on that play. So it brings up, 3rd and 1? Yeah, 3rd and 1.
Keep chipping it away. Got a chance to catch Jayhawks in the move from this morning, and that was there's kind of a sense that you just got to keep pounding it, keep chipping it away at it. Keep moving forward. 3rd down and 1. Snap to McCone, a little high.
I was going to go a little.
Shoulder of Vanderwerf tucks it, and he
think
strong arms it a little bit. Does he
gonna
get there? I don't think
know.
he does.
I don't think he does. It's going to bring up 4th down. Yeah, it's pretty much a no gain. Came right to the line of scrimmage. Big play.
Decisions to be made. Coach Sauer going to send out Ryan Durham to punt. Jessup's sideline or fans are like, let's go for it. 4th and 1.
Defense has played okay besides the one series. We'll see.
We don't get a fake up our sleeve, do we?
No, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe go up the up man. Good punt.
Get there quick.
Take a good bounce.
And BCH will touch it inside the 25.
Good play. Good punt by, is that Ryan? No.
Durham.
Yeah, it is Ryan Durham.
Yeah, Ryan
good
Durham
punt.
in there.
Yeah. Coming in for Ryan Baugh, punting for him.
Get a stop, get a turnover. All right, Waukon begin their series here in this 3rd period. Last time out, they scored on a long 80-yarder.
Pass.
And here comes
Oh!
Hatlin. Just short,
just short.
almost in the hands of Wyatt Vanderwerf.
Yeah, Wyatt did a nice job reading that. Screen pass. That was close. The other thing, too, is like the number 59, I believe, for Waukon kind of laid on top of Carson. I was kind of close to a holding call. We'll see if Carson get that back there again. Carson's pretty much beat that guy all night long. We'll see if Carson can keep going at him. Oh. Yeah, just.
Pat Hennessy continues to pound it through.
Yeah, nice play by
For Waukon.
Yeah. Kind of over pursued again. They did a little bit of a jab step going up that right side. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 4. You got to get a stop here. Force Waukon to punt.
Chief Energy Officer out there, Tim Sauer, trying to get the crowd going, the sideline going.
Need to step up some of the next play here for Jesup.
4:53 to go. Little tuck and go,
And they're gonna
hung
be
up
short.
at that line, and not going to make it.
Not going to make it. No, they're going to give it.
Well, depends where that ball came down.
Yeah,
No, they are going to give it
pushed
to him.
I think we had him initially stopped, and he had the roll, and he leaned a little bit he leaned forward, and he got the 1st down.
Yeah, a little generous spot maybe there. So you're like 1st and 10. They will spot that north side of that 35.
Pass. Screen. Going on the wide. Nice job. Oh, good job.
A little slip off of there with Vanderwerf, but nice follow-up.
It's going to be about a 4-yard loss.
Nathan Novak right in there.
Yeah, Wyatt Vanderwerf did a really good job reading that and made the stop. And great pursuit by Corbin Fielding to get that stop to get about a 3-yard loss.
Waukon's running game, especially in that first half, I think only 30-some yards, 80-some for Jesup. Yeah, they've otherwise maintained that ground attack. We've got some pretty quick secondary.
It's
and
going
we'll
downfield,
see.
right down the middle. Oh!
Wow.
Yeah, Wyatt Vanderwerf did a nice job.
He's on
getting
fire
the,
tonight.
He is. He's got his hands around the ball, just couldn't quite bring it in.
3:30 is where we're at in that third quarter. Approaching a 9:20 mark here on a Friday night in Jesup in October. Good crowd following for Waukon. Over on the other side, you can see people on the hill and the bleachers out in the parking lot.
Brings up 3rd and 12 for Waukon. He's going to look Snedeker or I don't know. Nate, just going to get there.
Kegley was in there.
Nice job.
Right now, hard.
Yes, good
hard
job.
to make a play there with Pat. Actually, Noah Hartland.
Reverend Dahl and Parker McCone did a great job of breaking down and not let the quarterback get outside and force the punt.
So we are 4th and 11 or 4th and 12, and we're going to see the punt team come out for Waukon. Dylan Hogan.
He's a little farther back than he did the first punt. And that little rugby, so he's got it a little bit more.
Brevin Dahl back to return. And we need pressure. We need no mistakes on special teams. There's the boot. It's a roller.
It's going to be a roller.
And
picks it up on
Dahl
the hop.
will tuck it. Spotted about the
Nice
42-yard line. 32-yard line actually comes out about the 44.
Yeah.
Get 12 yards on that.
Yeah.
We get ourselves a football game.
Exactly.
And a football team, if you will.
Now, this has been a great team performance so far by the Jayhawks. Wyatt Vanderwerf has done a really stepping in as a starter tonight, filling in. He's done a marvelous job.
Noah Sheridan out this game. Nice to have a dual attack in that backfield and get him back.
Parker's going to take it off the side and get about maybe a yard.
And I'm sure Sauer and Ben Stevens are thinking, let's just keep pounding it forward. Jordan Miller in there as well, from the offensive coordinating spot.
I did see Sauer, though. I think they did try to give him a headset, and it looked like it wasn't working. I saw somewhere they're trying to work on it, and it doesn't seem like it was working, so maybe that's why he has it off.
I'm going to guess this will be a trend maybe, huh?
Maybe. It depends on if it comes out.
Maybe there's some things he just doesn't need to know and just focus old school flag football style.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to get a whoop.
No
that should have been a
movement.
flag. Yeah.
And there it was.
Yeah,
There's a little second thought.
Yeah.
You suppose Sauer was down there going, why didn't you throw that?
Yeah, or Sauer could have called a timeout before that. You can't have two guys in motion. The one guy did stop, so he did. Yeah.
Waved it off.
They waved it off. Two guys he actually kind of set, and maybe it was they call it a shift. We got pretty lucky on that one. I think Sauer was on the sideline saying that to him. After the referees talked to each other, they realized it.
Jayhawk Sports Network. Thanks for joining us tonight, either on YouTube or on Facebook Live. We got 65 or so checking in on Facebook so far.
Got to give Parker some time. Timeout. Parker didn't like the whatever it was.
Make some changes, make some adjustments as you're going in there. But, talk about a season where, and you were at that Hudson game, Jason, and what you saw there. And that first game's always kind of hard to figure out who you are. But move into Postville, and really, again, still hard to figure out who you are.
Yeah, and we had our chance. We went over to AP. We did some really good things. It was a close game going into the third quarter, and we just couldn't quite make the plays. They made some really good plays, and we did not answer any of their running attack. And then Union or O-line came up, and then O-line I think was a little bit better than I thought, or we thought they were going to be. And took us by surprise, maybe how Waukon feels tonight by us.
Right.
So
you never know.
Never know.
And then head up to North Fayette Valley last week, and hard game, hard team to play against. And I would say, maybe the exception, anybody wearing a helmet down there, thought we might see some of that again tonight.
Yeah. Last week was, 35-0. I didn't make the drive up there to watch it, but I watched it at home. And we did some good things, but, North Fayette, they're a pretty tough team.
McCone will hand off to Vanderwerf. They let a little opening there. High tackles aren't working, but quick pound to the ground after about a 4-year carry.
Nice job by Wyatt. It's going to pick up third and about 5. We're kind of right in that no man's land of 4-down territory.
But talk about a game that has been really between the 30s.
Yeah.
If not the 40s.
No, yeah, both teams have kind of got down inside the 20, maybe once or twice. Waukon had a couple times. We did once.
Quick snap. Looking near side and an interception.
Yeah. That's one there.
And we're going to see McCone. Can he at least get him out of bounds? And a high hurdle interception.
No.
Going to be 40. Yeah. Going to be a big return.
Yeah.
That hurts a little bit.
Yeah. He went for to Brevin on a stop, and Waukon did a nice job of playing the ball and went right to the ball.
So give credit to Braxton Stewart.
Yeah. He stopped on the route, tried to stop, maybe like a little hook, come back, and Waukon's defender stopped on the route and was able to make that easy interception.
So took that about 50 yards plus into the end zone. Be interested to see here now in a 2-point conversion. Waukon has failed twice in doing this. As they're up 18-14. And a slip. That's a tough spot right there.
That is a tough spot right there.
You can see it.
Yeah.
As they're going back, and I don't know, as we pull out, you can see some of the dark dirt. You can see some of it in there of where it's muddy. We got, inch and a half plus of rain here this morning.
Pretty much all day yesterday and all day, all last night. A little miscue. Parker went to throw it on the stop route, and like I said, Waukon's defender stopped on the route, and he read it perfectly and was able to take it to the house.
This is the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology, and it was great energy as we're looking through here as a night of honoring our new all-staters or state qualifiers in the Wall of Fame.
Yeah.
So brought in quite a few there. All of a sudden, national anthem lights up, and I think we're both like, what is going on? Why is that sound so booming? And we look down, and we've got the UNI marching band as part of our Jesup Jayhawk band tonight, and it kept some energy going through the first half. Get a nice halftime show, and now it's it's up to the fans and the players to create that energy that the band has left here after halftime.
Yeah, right before the game, I looked at it, I said, well, maybe the middle school is joining them. I said, well, that's some big middle schoolers.
A lot of tubas.
Yeah.
Deep kick going to be low, and
Brad's going
Dahl
to pick it up.
grabs with the hands, tucks it in, and going to be, about the 22-yard line?
Yeah, 22. Well, big series for the Jayhawks, especially with Parker coming back. You got to, go right back to the play. You got to forget about the last play. Only down 4.
Not out of hand yet.
No.
Still got a full quarter and some change. But it's a long ways to get to that end zone. Looking for the big play, and Vanderwerf bounces off a one, takes a spin, and keeps rolling.
Coming from the line judge. Guessing that's going to be holding against us. Yeah.
Yep. Holding on the Jayhawks, set things back, and Jayhawks with only 2 timeouts left, and waiting to get to the end of that third quarter, bring those guys back together, and I'm sure that's what Sauer's thinking of. You got the fourth quarter. How are we going to finish this?
Exactly, finish. That's the key word. We got to finish. It starts here. We first play we have a penalty, so that backs us up. So it's 1st and 22, or 1st and 20. Backs us clear back on the 12-yard line. Oh, it's gonna, that's
hard.
That's
hard.
It's gonna be another pick. He went to go to the middle of the field, just didn't see that linebacker coming across.
Back-to-back interceptions for Waukon in this.
Parker. They went through the middle of the field. Linebacker made a jump on the ball.
See what they can do for a 2-point conversion. They've had minimal luck, but they get a little more leniency on that right hash now, where that ball is placed.
Yeah, they elected to take it on the right hash instead of now through the middle.
And it's going to be a struggle, but they find an opening as you push Pat Hennessy in there.
Going to put it 26-14 now in favor of the Waukon Indians.
And there's just the little things you've got to take care of, and they've seen McCone pass. They've seen some of our setups as far as where our receivers are, and they've made some adjustments on defense.
That's where you teach your linebackers, the defensive back, to see the quarterback's eyes, and Parker had his eyes on the target the whole time. Right there, come across the middle, maybe Parker needs to make his progression, see his reads, and then maybe try to come back to that one right down to the middle. Make a couple adjustments, and we get the ball here still with, about 28 seconds left, third quarter.
So we will set this up again. BCH in that backfield along with Brevin Dahl and Dylan Hogan coming out to place kick at that 40-yard line. And Jessup in need of a refocus.
Yeah, there's the key word, refocus. Got to get a little bit more confidence back.
Low kick, going to go to that far side. Dahl has it, looking for some opening, and you got some speed that just rushed in there on those alleys on that kickoff coverage team to get the stop. So that will spot at the 20. And try not to make some of the mistakes that they had here as Brevin Dahl will come covering that near side as they check some defensive, offensive plays on where they're going to set up.
They do a run here to in the third quarter to stop. Look quick to fake the nice run by Parker.
He's going to break through, get 2 or 3 yards in there.
It's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter. They didn't reset.
Play clock didn't reset.
Play clock didn't reset, so that's going to stop that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
All right, fourth quarter, let's switch it around. Jesup had that early success in the first quarter. And coming in, with actually Waukon, the first to score 6-0. Jesup responds in that second quarter with the lead going into halftime. And then talk about a topsy-turvy third period.
Yeah, we came out first, we scored coming right at halftime.
Yeah, Vanderwerf had that 44-yard run and get the extra point, 14-6.
Waukon answered on an 80.
Yeah, about an 80-yard return. We thought maybe a penalty in there, but that wasn't the case.
Wasn't the case.
That got taken on the following kickoff. So interception from Stewart makes it 18-14 on a failed 2-point. Then another interception here, 26-14 on a successful 2-point conversion is where we're sitting right now as the fourth period begins.
Yeah, so it brings up 2nd and 5. Gives a little bit of the wiggle room for a play call for Coach Stevens and Coach Sauer, what they want to call. If they dial up, we've been successful running the ball. See if we keep the ball on the ground, try to pick up the first down or get close to it. And have Parker run he had a nice run that last time. Get a little bit more confidence back in him.
Head towards that south end zone now. Scoreboard needs reset. They set it at 12 seconds. Actually, 1 minute and 20 is where it's set right now. Need to get it set for 12 minutes. 26-14 here in the fourth period as it's going to start with a 2nd and 5 on that 25 of Jesup. And we've got 12 minutes on the board. Fueling. A little bit of emotion. Vanderwerf gets a handoff and looking for coverage and looking for a hole as shooting in was Pat Hennessy. Missed that tackle.
Yeah, he did a nice job. He got about to the back to the line. Yeah, Waukon had some nice pursuit, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
All right, Jayhawks. 3 on that far side. You've got Reyes here on the near side. Rolling. Little quick pass play is caught and out of bounds.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen a lot of completions to Fueling tonight.
No. A nice play call. Fake the run. Parker got a little roll up to the left, and Corbin going to the left side was able to pick up the first down.
And that's where they're seeing some of that success, those quick passes.
Yeah.
Got the first down. Spot that at the 32. And Vanderwerf, season opening, holds back a little bit, but he gets a yard.
Yeah.
Got that big boy to get by. Logan Luban, the 350-6'5"
He moves
tackle
really
out there.
I've seen it. They platooned him in for, I think, right now, I was just going to say number 50 comes in for him. They kind of move them out each other every other play or every couple plays.
It's a big boy.
He is. I mean, you see him from here. I mean,
I could see him all the way to Independence if you put him over there, I think.
I wonder if he plays basketball.
Just park him somewhere.
Yeah.
What do you think this interesting little lineup for receivers here on the near side?
Yeah, that trips
a little bit
to the
different.
Right, going right there.
And
he's gonna
that
lose
loose
footing.
ground is going to be frustrating for McComb.
Yeah. He looked at I think you want to throw the ball right away, take that 3-step drop. You just throw the ball. Then I think he was kind of indecision about running because the running lane was there and he just lost his footing.
Yep, Mother Nature got him on the 12th man.
So that's gonna be about it's gonna be 3rd and 20.
I guess timeout.
The officials.
We're going to get a new football out.
Football, yeah. Must that one be a little bit wet.
Get that over to the sidelines. Get that dried up. I don't know who we got for ball boys down there. Trying to gauge who that is.
I don't know. Parker's going to take the snap.
Keep his footing.
He's got to go
Coming
get,
up and in the hands of Dahl.
Yeah.
Right through.
Number 2
Evan
for
O'Neill.
Waukon. Yeah, he just mistimed his jump.
He saw it coming.
Yeah. So it's going to bring up 4th and right about a yard. Measure? They're going to do this. Yeah, I was going to say they're going to switch out the ball.
Some more moisture off that ground.
So they're going to measure.
Sun's been down for a little while, so
they're going to measure
or whatever. But
from here, it could be. I don't know. I can't tell right there. No, not measure now. Thought they were going to measure. Yeah, they are measuring.
Trying to get Waukon out of the way.
72 is like what? This guy, his buddies are telling him he's got to move.
Bring in Tony Sly and
Brian Bucknell.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that Bucknell down there on the left side? Holding the chain gang.
Can't tell. We can't see at the plate there. We'll see. And
Gonna be short, I'm guessing.
Gonna be short. Yeah.
4th down and short. Jesup, what do you got?
I like Parker going on that left side. We'll see what they call up, or maybe try to get Wyatt to the middle.
And they're going to spot that on that right hash.
So it's going to be about
41, 42-yard line.
Just need about a foot going by how that stick and the measurement of the ball. Big play for the Jayhawks.
9:49 to go
push up front
in this game. Touchdown on a 2-point conversion to tie it. Actually, beyond that, let's get my math wrong here.
We don't need any
we
false
got
starts
2
here.
touchdowns we got to get. High snap, going to pick it up, keep it going. He is going to break through.
Parker,
he's
nice
going to
job.
make it. Wow.
Yeah.
Mishandled snap, but he pulls it in. Not today, he said.
Nice play by Parker McCone, taking the high snap, not giving up the play, and picking up the first down.
(26-14). Jesup playing some catch-up. Back. Left-handed throw. Targeting down the middle of the field, and did he catch that?
Yeah, it's going to be a catch.
Wow.
Yeah. He called a catch.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I looked at it here on a replay.
He called, but I don't
know.
Oh.
Yeah, they're going to overrule it.
I don't overrule it, but my thing, maybe it was, but why didn't the line judge come in right away and say no when the back judge? But
I'm going to guess there wasn't, without a doubt, that it happened. So I don't think anybody was even watching him after that. They were watching where the play was right there at the 40-yard line.
Yeah. That's always my thing with officials or referees or whenever there's you got to make your call right away.
We've had a few delays tonight.
Yeah.
Of course, that's why they're down there, and we're up here, and that's fine with me.
Well, that's what over at Union, the announcer, he said that. He goes, if you think you can do any better, then they need plenty of referees and umpires.
Oh, yeah.
Sign yourself up.
You like to judge people, go right ahead.
Yeah.
All into motion. Fire up Vanderwerf, and
they got
a lot of fire right away, bringing in Lincoln Snitker. Quick off that start, 5'11", 205. He's got a lot of tackles on the year. Third and long. But you got to know that, you don't want any. I'm not even going to bring it up just yet.
Okay.
Looking for that snap.
Back off from the blitz. He's got left side. He's got.
Snicker had the pressure.
Oh, that's flag. Yeah,
And there it
that's
is.
pass interference.
Right
They
into
pulled
it.
BCH down.
Pull that on Vincent Queros.
That was pretty obvious. That's where if he makes more of a play in the ball, it's probably a no call. But he didn't get his head turned around to see the ball, and kind of pulled BCH Brody down. And you don't see any pretty from the sideline of Waukon arguing that call because that was pretty obvious.
That's going to be an automatic first down as they move that. That's a 10-yard penalty. Spot that into Waukon territory at the 40-yard line, and we've been given a gift. Reyes, Dahl, and Fueling. Coverage by Vanderwerf, sees an opening.
Yeah.
He's going to get past the line of scrimmage and hangs onto the ball, but he's not going to get much.
He made a nice decision there. He just maybe got to make it a little bit sooner and try to turn on that left side. So take about a 2-yard loss.
Approaching the 8-minute mark in this game. 2nd and 10. Vanderwerf in that backfield. McCone at quarterback. Snap. Vanderwerf tucks it, goes, fires through. He's going to get 3 or 4.
Yeah, he just can't get – he did a great job. He just got tripped up to the linebackers. If you get past that, he has a lot of daylight. But he's running hard. As soon as he catches gets the ball into his gut, he's taking off.
Surprised they haven't gone after Dahl for his shirt hanging out like that.
I saw that earlier tonight, and I was like, usually the referees say something to the kids.
Yeah. He tucked it in, I think, at the quarter or the half.
Because usually they'll make a point of it to tell them to tuck it in.
It's helping me know who's out there, though, I'll tell you that. What are we seeing?
We're setting the play clock. And the reason why people say, what does it matter? Because they don't want the defense to grab onto something more than they can, so they want that shirt tucked in.
.706. Move some time. Dahl in motion. Nice little pull in by McCone. Fired quickly, and it's caught.
First down.
BCH gets a first down inside the 30. Nice 11-yard play.
Yeah. Parker does a little bit better job throwing the ball when he's on the move. It seems like when he's back in the pocket,
totally agree.
He, he keeps his feet. He's a little bit better on the run.
He almost had that ball. As it was snapped, he was in motion.
He was, and that's a thing. Is like maybe, Stevens and calling the play is like maybe trying to get some more rollouts.
Left hash, Dahl into motion, going to come right side. Trying to duck in there, maybe get past that line of scrimmage on a little keeper.
It's going to be,
that defense was keying in on him.
They are.
Second and 10, under 6 minutes. Need the big one.
We do. We need to score. We need to score here and get the turn. Blitz coming. The Parker's got to throw it out. He's got. That's going to be our ball. I think. Yeah, we came down with it.
Did he fight down with
that?
that?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Bradley came down
Give
with
that
the ball.
credit to Dahl.
The 50-50 ball was thrown up there. Parker got away with that one. He's got to be a little bit. He threw it up there, and Brennan was able to come down with the ball.
Evan O'Neill was right in there. It almost looked like he had it in front of his face mask, ready to bring it in, and Dahl said, no, it's mine.
Parker threw that ball off his back foot.
Reyes line on that right side. Two split in the far left. A little motion with fueling.
Oh,
McCone.
Oh,
Lee now helping out on some
Miller,
pressure.
yeah.
Is he in? He pulled it in.
Yeah, he's going to be.
We got plenty of
I
flags
think
out
we're
there.
going to have roughing the passer too.
And Lee now keeping that left guard or that right tackle
I think both
out of that box.
I think both penalties are on the defense. I think they have roughing the passer back here in Parker, and they called pass interference. And so we'll see what they.
Had a lot of conversations tonight with the men in black and white. A lot of confabs.
A lot of conferences. So I think if I had to decline the pass interference, they accept the quarterback because I think the roughing the passers after, so they'd mark it off after the play, from where the ball was spotted.
Or they're saying, "What do you think, Arby's on the way home?" Maybe that's it. I don't know. BCH excited
the
out
roughing
there.
The passer, yeah,
First
that's
down.
exact. Yeah, so the roughing the passer.
And when I said we need the big one, I guess the big penalty is what we're getting.
So I was right. So it is off the spot, off the catch from the spot.
1st and 10. Ball is on that 5-yard line. And we have not been this deep in this end of the end zone where we've got the softest ground on this turf.
Yeah, we're right there in the mud hole.
Dahl in the motion. There's a quick snap. Where are we going?
He's going to the end zone. He's got Corbin just missed him over there. He cornered the end zone. Nice try.
At this point, you've got some time management to consider as well.
You do.
Make it 2nd and 5 or 2nd and goal on the 5 again. That missed pass.
And we have 2 timeouts. We burned a timeout there in the 3rd quarter. So probably looking to throw the ball more unless we think we can come with a running play, try to get in.
Line up Vanderwerf left side. Guessing that's where it's going.
It's going a quick pass out to you.
It worked
Brevin's
one
gonna
time.
get
It continues to work again.
Yeah,
We're short.
Be short, just right at the marker.
And I don't know, Eric, if we can tighten up on that shot.
Yeah, that was
get
right.
a little more. We get down there, and it's going to get interesting.
Yeah.
3rd and goal on the 3.
Yeah. I like that play again.
I won't be surprised to see a
Otherwise,
Vanderwerf
he's got
here.
BCH on the false start.
Yeah, Camden Ochsner gets caught up there on that right tackle.
It looked like they were going on the right side, and Camden was going out right away trying to get his block, so it's going to back us up 5 yards.
So it's 3rd down.
So that kind of limits now from the running play. Now you're definitely pretty much going to have to throw the ball.
Timeout wanted. Ben Stevens, Coach Sauer marching out there. And Coach Selesky as well, trying to see what we can get into. But, we got 4:51 to go. We're, now 8 yards out? Is that where they're going to spot that?
I would guess so, yeah. It says still on the 5, but I think, because the 5-yard back us up 5, so we were on the 3, so we should be on the 8-yard line.
And we've seen all sorts of options tonight. And, that quick pass on the go on the snap. We've seen some pretty good luck with Vanderwerf taking that up the middle. And we've seen some good work from McCone taking runs inside and outside, too.
Right here, maybe they call the bootleg. Parker's done a really good job of getting outside the pocket.
As long as you hold your footing,
right? As long as you hold your footing. See, you get a crosser route coming in there, or maybe even like a wide receiver screen. Right here wouldn't be the worst thing to call it is a screen play. maybe a screen to Wyatt. We'll see what Coach Stevens calls up. Waukon's probably firing off the ball. Use it to our advantage and see if we can get a screen. We got BCH going on the left side all by himself.
Play clock moving. There's a snap. What
Blitz
are the
coming.
options? Quick blitz, come right side. Going to get held up. Drevin Dahl brought down to that 10-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, just trying it out there, and they did a nice job for Waukon to force the fourth down.
Fourth and goal. They're going to mark that on the 8.
It's, right at the line of scrimmage.
3 timeouts for Waukon, 1 for Jesup.
So this is where we got to put something in the end zone. Got to get
Switch
Parker some time.
Vanderwerf.
Yeah, to the right side of
Ball into motion. Move that backfield. Quick pass.
It's got BC. Oh, that's
And
tried.
a little out of BC's look, and that's going to be it for that series.
I think Parker threw that to the corner of the end zone. BCH took it 2 more to the upper corner.
Miscommunication, I assume.
Yeah.
So, Jesup got deep into Waukon territory, courtesy of penalties. And now we'll see if we can get some turnovers, but I imagine here we're going to see very conservative play.
I think we're going to see a lot of running plays right now on Waukon. I don't think they're going to try to put the ball in the air.
See if they knock that loose. Just over the 4-minute mark. And they're going to keep chipping away at it and give that ball to Pat Hennessy. Hennessy is their leading rusher coming into tonight. Was pushing 800 yards with 14 touchdowns. Give him 1 more on that list.
Yeah, right now Waukon's, like in basketball, stall mode, but right now they're in no hurry. You can see probably come off the play and wait till about 1 or 2 seconds left to call their play.
They're going to milk that down.
Yeah.
3:27 to go. Bring Snitker into motion. And
Nice job by Carter Even.
Just keep pounding it away. Get that. They're going after that ball, aren't
Yeah,
they?
you got to strip the ball. You got to go, Carter's up there. You want to try to punch that ball out. It's going to bring up 3rd and about less than a yard.
Yeah. Skylar Bland in trying to make that stop for Jesup. Under 3 minutes. Regardless of the outcome, you got to feel really good about the performance tonight at Jesup.
You went toe-to-toe with a team that's expected to win a state title. They won the state title last year. A lot of people had put them, to repeat again. They brought a lot of people back. A couple of miscues here and there, and could have been a little bit different outcome. If we had that kind of energy, like you said before, sometimes the previous games, things, different outcomes could have come, like against Owine. If we would execute it like we did against, played like this against Owine, even AP, Union, things might have, changed up a little bit.
Yeah, Jesup, was winning that turnover game. And
We did,
then we weren't able to convert on those. But, that's the difference here. You're looking at those 2 interceptions that went back for touchdowns.
Yeah, that's the big key. Not only you gave up the interceptions, but they also scored off those interceptions. That was big. And then back-to-back, they scored 12 points, 14, whatever it was.
Yeah, in a matter of seconds,
Matter
really.
of seconds.
But there's some good things to pull off a tape. Some confidence building, and although disappointing where this may end, but a 12-point margin.
Yeah.
is.
I think the biggest, Parker had, he picked up that first down on the fourth down, high snap, picked it up, was able to get the first down, keep moving the chains.
But, Jason, you're looking at the score. This is the tightest anybody stayed with Waukon. If this score holds,
yeah, exactly.
And you're looking at a 12-point margin. Decorah was, a 15-point margin on that win, and then 42-6, 48-21, 56-12, 64-21.
Yeah, and Decorah's a 3A school. I mean, I know that's their big rival up there. They're, neighbors next to each other. Decorah's bigger than Waukon. That's a 3A school compared to their 2A. But, yeah, besides their loss to Waverly Shell Rock, yeah, no one's, they've pretty much had their way with everybody they've played.
Under a minute now. Taking their time.
Yeah, they're probably going to take the penalty.
They're going to take take the penalty. I don't know if they're going to throw a timeout out there or not.
I don't know if they reset the clock, because I don't think the clock got set. But maybe, yeah, they're going to say it did. Which I think for Waukon doesn't matter because they picked up the first down. I think, I know Sauer's not, Coach Sauer's not going to say he likes moral victories, but for our team to come out ready to play, to show the effort that they did, it shows a lot that these, next week, Waller comes in here, if we come ready to play like we did this week, I think we like our chances for next week.
Totally agree. Clock's winding down, last 20-some seconds. As, just looking down there, and as it comes down, and Eric, if you can kind of get a shot of the sidelines as you see the congregation, and it's a dumb thing to say, but moral victories.
Yeah.
You got to feel good coming out of this, and Coach Sauer, I think you're disappointed yet, but you saw some good things from these kids that have had a rough
stretch.
Well. Longer than a stretch, right?
Yeah. Well, we hadn't scored a touchdown. We haven't scored in
since the 17th of September.
Yeah, so to put up 14 points on defending state champs and have a shot to put up a couple more, we just fell short a few times. It is what it is. But, yeah, I liked their effort, and it was a great job.
So, it was a scoreless fourth period. 6 points for Waukon in that first. Jesup scores in the second to go up at halftime by 1. And then Jesup going up and scoring, making it 14-6. And then you had a big play come in for Waukon with Hennessy with an 80-yard run and a 2-point conversion that failed, making it 14-12. But the difference, we're at 12-point margin. You got 2 interceptions for touchdowns.
We threw 2 pick sixes. They scored within 5, 10 seconds. I mean, it was pretty much back-to-back plays for them, and that was kind of deflated our sails and took the momentum that anything we had going. But we had a couple nice drives after that. We just didn't capitalize and score. So,
well, it is what it is, and give credit to Coach Sauer and his staff, his team. Waukon got some respect, I would guess, coming out of tonight.
I would think so, too. I would think that on the bus ride home tonight for them, or their car ride, how they're going, that they're probably thinking the same things. Like, they probably came down here thinking, going by record-wise, that they would have an easier time, and I think they were pretty surprised.
Well, and you're looking at, Waller Catholic coming in next week as we end the regular season. Waukon took them 64-21 last week.
Yeah.
So, moving on, and then Waukon will have Union. And then just looking through here right now, as of right now, North Fayette Valley sitting at 5-1. I don't know who they have tonight. I think maybe Union.
They have Union, and Union was up.
Okay. It's a bizarro Friday night, apparently. Waukon going to go to 5-2 on the season, but 4-0 in conference play. North Fayette Valley is at 2-1 right now. Union 1-1, Jesup 0-2, and we were kind of fighting in there. Are we out of it yet? I don't know. It kind of depends how O-line and Wahlert end things.
Yeah.
And where the tiebreakers fall in if we can get one of those playoff spots in the district.
Exactly. That's exactly right. That's a good point. Depends. Next week's a big game for the Jayhawks. If they win, they're going to have a shot. If they lose, then pretty much you'll be up to the school or however it works out if you get it to have another game.
Yeah, I think that's an option in there. So. Yeah. As we close out tonight, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the Jayhawk Sports Network as we stream on Facebook Live as well as on YouTube. Again, thank you for being a part of joining us tonight, no matter who you were following along. For Jason Pilcher, Eric Clark, Anthony Baugh, and we'll give Tony Lang a nod since he showed up on the field tonight. Everybody, have a great and safe weekend. Go Jayhawks. And good night. Jason Pilcher, Eric Clark, Anthony.